Well, salutations, good morning, good afternoon, and or good evening, wherever you may find yourself orientated within this universe, and welcome back to another broadcast. We are Ultrasonic Blur. We hope that you find yourselves well, and if not, we hope whatever is ailing you is easily fixable, and if not, well, then we hope we can offer some entertainment in these more trying of times. We are back again for a little bit more fun with Professor Layton and the Curious Village. Honestly, this game is better than I thought it was gonna be. Like, I looked at this and it's like, it's a DS puzzle game. It's like one of the first things out there. Like, I was I was curious to know how this was gonna be, and it's actually paid out quite nicely. It's a little rough around the edges, I'll admit, but it's still alright. So let's go ahead and I think we'll go ahead and just gotta unsuspend this thing out from animation, and that should work. I think it's kicked it in. Has it worked? Yes, it has. Fan-tucking fastic. So yes, I believe we were on to chapter 4. I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it was. Also, I can check bonuses from stuff. I don't know what that means, but let's have a look and see what's here. What do we got in here? What is this? I got weekly puzzle, puzzle index, Layton's challenges, and top secret. Well, they're all stuff that I can get later, I guess. Okay, well, let's continue then, instead. There it is. There's the music kicking in. This is a good little track, though, I will admit. Oh, look at... Oh, the game gives me our story so far. That's fantastic. Thank you, game. I love you. In the course of their afternoon-long investigation through St. Mystere, Luke and Layton stumble on a rumor about some mysterious kidnappings. The professor has a hunch that Raymond's disappearance and these kidnappings must be connected. In a quest for further details, the intrepid pair continue their search of St. Mystere into the night. Yes. And then we get this beautiful piece of music. Boom, boom, boom. You got a puzzle for me? You might do. Oh, goodness, whatever shall I do? What seems to be the trouble, sir? Let's see it. Strong, young, and you look like you have a good back. Oh, thank heavens you came along. I beg your pardon? I've searched everywhere, and I just can't find the thing. Oh, I suppose I must have dropped it when I went out to strolling in the afternoon by this park. I will go search for it myself, but it's gotten dark out. It is awfully scary out there. Nothing of the sort. It's just that, well, I'm no spring chicken anymore, and my eyes aren't as sharp as they used to be. So, how about it, Sonny? Will you help out an old man and go search in front of the park for me? What? But we're in the middle of our investigation right now, and it's... Now, Luke, no need to be rude. After all, the park is but a small ways away. And who knows, we might actually find some new information to aid our case there. Besides, helping those in need is the duty of any gentleman. Splendid! I'll wait right here for you to come back. I'm counting on you. One more detail, please, sir. What exactly did you drop? Drop? Oh my, now what was it? Oh, that's right. It was my wristwatch, actually. My best wristwatch. Bring it back for me, Sonny. Okay, then. Search the park. I want to check, see if there's... shuts at 5. Okay. Have you got anything for me, Granny? No, you haven't got anything for me because we've already done all of that stuff. So that's fine. It's going to be open anytime soon. It's fine. The park was over this way, wasn't it? I believe it was. What you got for me? A puzzle, maybe? I'm sorry, young lady. Could you help us? We're looking for someone, you see, and... Sorry, I can't help you. And by can't, I mean, I don't want to. I've barely even talked to Raymond, and I am so not interested in this search. But maybe if you help me solve this puzzle, I just might, remember something. And just who do you think you are, young lady? I mean, I'm going to solve the puzzle, but never mind that. Puzzle number 045. Puzzled aliens. Okay. From high in the sky, a pair of aliens observes observes humans using a bizarre object. Perplexed, one alien turns to the other and says, "How strange! The Earthling is opening a hole in a sheet of paper and marking it with a line to show the other Earthlings where the hole is. I've never seen anything like it." What could these extraterrestrial visitors be talking about? What the Huh? Okay. 30 pig. What the okay. Yeah, okay. I'm not. My head is not in it for this right now. Hang on. Even something as common as paper can look bizarre to someone who's never seen it before. What kind of device puts holes in paper? It must have a needle or sharp point on it. Okay, so you're putting a piece of paper. You're putting a hole in a piece of paper and then putting a line on it to show where it is. I mean, if you're putting a line on it to show where it is... Hang on. Hang on. Let's look at my preconceived notions about what it says. Here's what they've said, and then they put a line to mark where the hole is. Like this. I'm thinking like this, or like this. But... let's see. Because I was drawing it like, oh, here's a thing, or here's a thing. What if it's like this, and you'd put a circle around it? Wouldn't that be a oh, is it a compass? Is that what it's called? It's not a protractor, that's the one for marking angles. It's not a ruler, that's the one for measuring distances. It's a compass, right? Because that's the geometrical one for things, right? Right? Is that it? That's gotta be it, right? There's no other, because, yeah, it's gotta be I'm gonna try a compass. C-O-M C-O-M P-A-S-S. Compass. I think that's how you spell it as well. Think that's right? That's the only thing I could think it could be. Right? Oh, thank fuck for that. That was a weird one. Not sure I'm a fan of that one. Nice work. When you think about it, the alien's description of a compass is pretty much spot on. Interesting how widely the perception of a single object can vary, isn't it? I mean, they're not... technically, with a compass, you shouldn't put a hole through it. You shouldn't put a hole through the paper. You know, I've heard that if you aren't careful walking around St. Mystere at night, you can run into trouble. I bet Raymond wasn't being careful. What exactly do you mean? Well, we have a scrap of paper now, which is nice. Okay, well, she's just gone now, so that's fine. Alright. Oh, hello, lad. Jared lost something again. I think he's getting kind of slow. He's always dropping stuff. So, what did he drop this time? Let me guess. Was it a wristwatch, Indeed, he did drop a wristwatch. Did you pick it up around here? I hope, well, actually no, because Beatrice was actually the one who to find it. Thing is, it was already late when she found it, so she decided to hold on to it until morning. Go to the inn and you can probably ask her about it. So, there you go. Now that I've got your attention, could you give me a hand and solve this here puzzle? Dark places like this give me the willies, but I just wanted to solve this puzzle so bad I came out here for help. The puzzle is all about the stars, see? Maybe you can make sense of this thing, Of course. I'd be happy to help you with it. Okay. Let's see what we've got then. Puzzle number 046. The biggest star. Okay. Legend has it that people used to stare up at the heavens and find images of animals or important events in constellations. Looking up at the star-filled sky there, try to connect the five largest objects in space to form the largest star possible. Connect stars by drawing a line between them. Make sure your line doesn't pass through another star along the way. Okay. So... right. So the biggest ones. So let me just mark the biggest ones. It's there, and there are all the biggest. What's the... because, like... because you need to make, like, a pentagon shape, right? For stars. But the problem is, like, the biggest star thing is... what? You are kidding me. Because that's... no. You're kidding me, right? Tell me this isn't it. Yeah. Draw 5-pointed star. Largest 5-pointed star possible. That's gotta be that, right? But that's not a star. Doesn't... 5... because it's the 5 largest things. So if that's the case, surely the... oh my god. Okay, not a fan of this puzzle either. Because... that just doesn't look right to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, because, like, the house is bigger. Ah, but it probably goes through some of the stars or something. Okay, that's got to be that. It's only a short puzzle, so...
there we go. Another puzzle solved.
Alright. Not bad. You're right. You need to connect the 4 stars, like, to the Earth in order to form a star like this one. It looks like people are still finding inspiration in the stars. What do you mean connect it to the Earth? Like, show it? It's a tree! Hey, thanks a bunch. Oh, I can finally go home and catch a few winks. Oh yeah, now I remember. Beatrice from the inn was the one to find Jared's watch. Don't forget to ask her about it, okay? Alright, I'll see you tomorrow. Come, Luke, let's go. Yeah, I think the stuffed bear can go here. Alright then. So, next out. We'll go along. We'll find it. I found where your watch is, but... you gonna tell me it? Oh goodness, whatever shall I do? Oh really? You're just gonna be like, oh for goodness sake, can I not just tell him that she found it? Never mind. Hello there, boys! Turning in for the night already? Not quite. I heard word that you found a wristwatch out by the entrance to the park. Oh, that old thing! Does it belong to you, Professor? Oh no, it's Garrett's. He dropped it today while wandering about town and asked me to help him find it. Why am I not surprised? That man sheds more stuff than a cat sitting by a fireplace. All right then, here's that watch. You know, it figures that it belongs to Garrett. I was just thinking to myself, the professor is far too fashionable to wear this old thing. Thank you very much. And we got the wristwatch. Oh yes, and just out of curiosity, you haven't seen Raymond about lately, have you? Raymond? That skinny man with the big purple lips? No, he hasn't come by today. But you know, for all his fancy clothing, he's actually quite a layabout. He's probably off idling at the cafe. Why not go check him there? I see. If that's the case, I'd like to go to the cafe right away. Do you mind keeping the door open a little longer? Oh, don't you worry, Professor. Another guest arrived to stay in the night, and I'm setting up his room. Besides, my door is always open for such a dashing gentleman such as yourself. And I don't just mean the front door. Thank you very much, Beatrice. I appreciate that. Right. Now I talk to you. Oh, so you found my watch, did you? But of course, a gentleman always helps those in distress. Speaking of which, we're still quite worried about Raymond's whereabouts and should probably return to our research now. Yep, Seek Mystere is strange like that. Despite its size, it can be quite challenging to find people. Sometimes it feels like running in a damn maze. Speaking of mazes, you ever heard this one, Sonny? But we really must be. Solve my puzzle, Layton. On the run. Puzzle number 047. Ooh. A mysterious bandit is on the lam and trying to escape the police who are hot on his trail. His entrance into this part of town is marked with an arrow. This particular bandit follows a particular creed that has vowed never to go backwards or turn around. Additionally, whenever he meets an intersection, he always turns left or right. Now you can see on the map the part of town has multiple exits, which are labelled A through G. All the exits here, which one will the bandit never be able to pass through? Okay. Oh, E. The answer's got to... hang on. Right. Never be able to pass through. So let's see. You could go... He's gone in here. He always turns left or right, but he never goes backwards. So you'd be facing up. He can go that way. Oh, I think it might be F, because you can go this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this... No, you can't make it to F. Okay. This way. So he's never... So he can never go straight... Oh! Is it B by any... No, because as long as you can make it to here, you could go... Ah, would that be considered going back on yourself? I don't know. Oh, it's D. Is it D? I think... Look at this. This intersection here goes this way like that. So it goes like that. I think it's D, because no matter what entrance you make it through... So let's say you're there, there, there... There, 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 there. No, you can make it to D. Is it A? Okay, let's see. Never go backwards or turn around. What does turn around mean? Like, you'll never make... So he can't go back the way he came, but turn around means that he can't ever go down. If we're saying turn around, that means we can't ever do that, which means that if we're coming in from this way, it must be A. Because A's the lowest one on the thing, right? That makes the most sense. This isn't a maze, this is... I'm taking a hint. I'm taking a hint on that. Well, game. It's hard to get started on a puzzle that seems to present so many possibilities, but you'd be surprised how much you can learn by simply trying out the various routes through town. The paths are littered with twists and turns, but if you try tracing any of the given paths, you can see how the bandit would make his way through them. Yeah. Never go backwards or turn around. See, because my thoughts are it's either A or B right now, because... Alright, let's go up, over, up, over, up, over. Wait, what? Hang on. Up, over, up, over. So facing this way, so you can go up, over. But then he has to turn, so it can't be that way. So let's go up, over, up, over, up, over, up, over. Ah, so we can't go that way. Up. Yeah, so we can't go that way. I don't think he can get to B by the looks of it. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we can get to B. I'm having a hard time getting to fucking C at this point. Up, over, over. Yeah, because as soon as he hits here, he can't go straight, so he must go this way, and he must go this way. I can't get to here to be able to go down, over, up, over, like that. Because if I could get to here, that would be fine. But I can't. Because look, up, over, up, over. I have to go up, I have to go this way, I have to go this way, I have to go this way. I can't go down, so I have to leave here. So as soon as I hit that, it has to be B. I think it's B then. Because it's got that weird little intersection piece here that does some fun shenanigans. If this was a pathway we could go, you go up, over, up, over, up, over, up, over, up, over. No, you couldn't even do it that way, because as long as you enter from... Yeah, so it'd have to be up, over, up, over, up, over, up. Yeah, because... Ooh. Yeah, because this grid is 1, 2, 3, 4... it's 5... Okay. I think I'm seeing what that is, but it's definitely B. I can't quite articulate why it works mathematically. But that little intersection just doesn't quite work. Yeah, see? Look at that. Yeah. That's right. As you can see from the diagram, if the bandit must turn every time he approaches an intersection, then the ways he can move through the town are set. As a result, no matter how he approaches B, he'll never be able to leave town through there, because he will always yeah, it's like odds and evens and stuff. Every pathway has these intersecting points, because yeah. That's cool. That's a fun. That's the better diagram. I wish I could have drawn that diagram on here, to be honest, because that would have helped a lot. Oh, you're a sharp one, Sonny. You know, if you're looking for someone, you should ask around at that inn or cafe. As you know, the inn is right by the entrance to the village. Cafe is right at the fork in the road just up north from here. We've already searched the inn, but checking the cafe sounds like a good idea. We'll be sure to stop by. Well then, I'm off to bed. An old man needs his beauty rest. Thanks again for your help. Think nothing of it, sir. A cream rug. That'll go in Luke's room. Okay, on the run. Let me check the thing here for the inn. Let me just check what's said about all this stuff. Just about this. Brilliant, I just love how round it is. Now you're talking, this one's just my style. Hello there, Mr. Bear. Ha 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 ha. What do you say? Oh, they both like it. Okay. Well, it's not bad, I suppose. Yeah, a bit more modern for my taste. So those two do that. Okay. What a dump, not good. Okay, well, I think we've got most of the items where we need to for that one. The painting we'll go to, but we don't need to worry about that. Ding, ding. Oh, I love this music. It's so nice having this. Oh, hello again. How you doing? Good evening to you, sir. It's almost my bedtime, but I've got one more puzzle for you. Want to see it? Yes, I do. What have you got? Puzzle number 049. 1,000 times. Okay. Blank is 1,000. What on earth is the message getting at? Following is written on a piece of paper you picked up. Blank is 1,000 times blank blank. To turn this strange message into a proper sentence, you need to first do is fill in the single letter of the alphabet. But what letter could it be? You'll need to use the same letter all 3 times. Okay. Blank is the same as blank blank. A. No, that doesn't make sense. C for CC? No, that's like, because I'm thinking like medicine stuff. D doesn't make sense. D. Roman? No, because Roman numerals doesn't make sense either, because that would be double the size of it. Because like you got, what, XI... Because you got, let's see, I, V, X, C... M? I think it's one because that's 1,000. Because that's 1, 5, 10, 100. I swear there's another. There's one I'm missing as well. But I think. Wait. M is 1,000 mm. Meter to millimeter. Meter to milli. Yeah, millimeter. That works. Because a millimeter is... Milli is 1,000. So yeah, the letter is M. Submit that. Fucking submit that. That's gotta be that, right?
Every puzzle has an answer.
There we go. 1300 exactly. Very nice. That's right. 1 meter M is really equal to 1,000 millimeters. Mwah. There we go. How'd you like my puzzle? Pretty fun, right? You did such a good job. I'm going to tell you a secret. I heard that there's a man-eating monster in the town, and that's why everyone stays away. I'm not silly enough to think there's actually a monster inside, but the place is dangerous. So be careful in there, mister. A bookcase. Let's put it in Layton's room for now. Alright. What are we doing with this lot? I'm assuming there's another cat-based puzzle. Professor, there's a cat here. Aw, here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Animals are very dear to you, are they not, Luke? Well, I have just the puzzle for you then. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? Come on. Something good. Puzzle number 048. Cats and mice. Okay. 5 cats catch 5 mice in 5 minutes. With that in mind, how many cats does it take to catch 100 mice in 100 minutes? 5 cats, 5 minutes. Well, that just means that they can catch... Is it not just 5? Because they can... Because everyone will be like, oh, you can catch 100 mice in 100 minutes. No. You increase... So in this, 5C... 5C equals 5M per M. 5M over M. Here's the thing, it's per minute, so there's a division here. So the more cats you increase, the shorter time it takes. The answer is just 5. Because, like, all 5 cats gang up on the 5 mice, right? It's just 5. It's still 5. We don't have to do any weird maths for this. It's just 5. I think. That seems to make sense, right? Yes!
Layton's apprentice,
It's like one of these things where it's like, hey, if it takes 10 minutes for 10 t-shirts to dry on a drying rack, how long does it take for 5 t-shirts to dry on a drying rack? The answer is still 10 minutes because it's the same drying rack. 5 cats. 5 cats can catch 5 mice in 5 minutes. If the mouse hunt continues another 5 more minutes, you can expect a total of 10 mice to get caught. In other words, the same 5 cats catch 10 mice in 10 minutes, and 20 mice in 20. It's a simple matter to work out how long the 5... It's simply a matter of how long the 5 cats work. Yes. Wonderful job there, Luke. Alright, another piece of the painting. How are we doing on painting scraps, actually, real quick? I'm curious now. We got more edge pieces, I'll have that. Okay. Got another edge piece, I'm not sure where it's going, but... I legitimately have no ideas right now what pieces are supposed to go bloody where. Switch back, let's just take another one of you. I think that's probably... I mean, that could be there, I genuinely don't know. Got an edge piece. Does this edge piece fit to anything I have right now? Maybe. Yes, it fits there. Aha. I have 2 pieces that fucking connect together. Huzzah! Which means I believe that this piece is probably down on the floor then? I am so lost as to what this thing is supposed to be. Does this connect to anything? Maybe. Doesn't connect to that in some way. Alright. Well, we'll go back. We'll go back. It's fine. It's fine. I need more pieces of the puzzle to understand what I'm putting together first. Alright, you got a puzzle for me? Probably. Hey, out looking for Raymond, are you? Yeah, yep, you're definitely looking for Raymond. So you still haven't found the guy? Listen, streets here are dangerous at night. Crazy dangerous. You can't go running all over town with a kid, because that's dangerous. Crazy dangerous. I'm afraid you're going to have to punish your poor judgment with a puzzle. But you'll solve it, yeah? Of course. Alright. Puzzle number 050. OTTF. Okay. Here you have a set of small paper cards. On each card is a single letter, but one of the cards is missing its letter. What? OTTF. Susen. Just one set of paper cards. How many cards have we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are 10 cards. Is it relation to the thing? Because L, M, N, O, M is 13. So that's 14. That's 5. F, that's 6. Yeah, clear. So we've got 14, 5, 6. S is... QRS. That's 19. So that's 20. I don't think this is helping, but... 20, and then L, N... Oh, that's 15. Okay, so I don't think it has anything to do with that. Because, yeah. Oh, it's 20 picker-rats as well. So I'm overthinking this. 10 card. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I just put 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I think it's F. I'm really hoping that it's F. Okay, F. Please be F.
Luke, here's my answer.
Yes. Okay, thank fuck for that.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Yep. The letters written on each of the paper correspond to the first letter of the numbers 1 through 10. What's funny is that I would have had that if I'd have counted them from top to bottom. I would have had that immediately. Well, it looks like you've solved it all right. Of course, we all knew that a brainiac like you would solve it. If you're looking for the cafe, it's right there. But it's way past that kid's bedtime, you know. Way past. Besides, the tower could start making noise again any time, yeah? Trust me on this one, Professor. Get back to the inn, yeah? Yeah? Get back to the inn. A teak bureau. Ooh, very nice. Okay. Next up, let's get in there then. Okay. Ah, it's you! Hello! Oh, fancy meeting you here. I've got a doozy of a puzzle right now. It's harder to crack than a coconut. And who knows, it might even have something to do with the case you're investigating right now. So what do you say? Help a fellow detective out, wouldn't you, brother? That's all very interesting, but I do believe there's been a mistake here. I'm no detective, you see. Say no more! Undercover and all that, yes? Very well, but I know a fellow sleuth when I see one. Us being in the same trade and all, I suppose it couldn't hurt if I let you have a look at this puzzle. Alright, what do we got then? Puzzle number 051, The Town Barbers. Okay. A certain town has only 2 barbers in it. There aren't any other towns nearby, so everyone who lives there gets their hair cut by one of these 2 stylists. Looking at these 2 fine gentlemen, which one should you get a haircut from? Ah, I see the thing on this. Unless you're cutting your own hair, you would go and get it cut by somebody else. So B would be having their hair cut by A. A would have their hair cut by B. Since A has shit hair, B is a shit barber. That's what we're saying here, right? So it's A.
That should do it.
Aha. Why he doesn't just cut his own hair then, I don't know. That's right. Everyone in the village gets their hair cut by one of these two barbers. This includes the two barbers themselves. Because people don't usually cut their own hair, the stylist with the butchered haircut is probably the more skilled of the two. Yeah, I'll say. Alright then. Oh, you've done it! You've solved that monster of a riddle! Simply astounding! Even I couldn't do it. Oh, it wasn't that difficult. But on the more important subject, have you heard word of Raymond lately? What's that you say, good sir? You want to solve more puzzles? Alright then, here's a gem of a tip. Go visit Granny Riddleton's shack. That's all I can say. My detective instincts tells me that another case is developing as we speak. I must take my leave now, but perchance I'll see you again tomorrow. Another painting scrap. I'll have that. I will have that. Because I want to see what the hell they look like right now. Aha! It's another edge piece. Which is great because... I think I've got some pieces upside down then. Because that's... Yes, that goes there. That goes there. Like that. Which means these pieces are... Oh, for fuck's sake. I didn't want to put them that way. Okay. I have very little idea as to where stuff is supposed to go right now. Bring that piece back. Yeah, that piece goes... I mean, it could go along the floor like this, but that doesn't look right. So I think it's more likely that this is the top right. Yeah. Something like that may just be what it is. Oh, for fuck's sake, I just did it again. So, if that's the case, this has got to be a piece like there, I reckon, maybe? I'm so curious as to what the... Ah, wait, hang on, no. This piece doesn't fit there. It just looked like it did. So probably there, then. Okay, but that piece doesn't fit there, so that would sit there. That's what I'm working on. Doesn't sit there. Switch that back, thank you. This, I am assuming, then sits probably here. That's the case. This is a fucking weird picture. I'm so lost. Yeah, I am very much lost at this point. As to where or what this could possibly be. It could sit... I think that does sit there, actually. Which in turn means that doesn't sit there. What? I'm so lost. In which case then, if that sits there like that, then those pieces could sit on the I don't know. Okay. I mean, that could sit there. And then that's... I don't know. I still have no clue on this bloody thing. Okay. You then.
Oh, fucking lad. Oh there! Don't think I've seen a mug in, don't think I've seen your mug in here before. What'll it be, pal?
Oh, I'm not ordering anything. I actually just came by to inquire about a certain matter.
Not here for the special then, huh? Well, what do you want to know?
No one has seen or heard from Raymond, the servant at Reinhold Manor, since this afternoon. We've looked about everywhere to no avail. It's just like he's just vanished from St. Mystere. While talking with Crouton earlier, he mentioned a strange old man who is said to lurk around the village. Do you perchance know anything about such an individual?
An old man? Ah, right, that old rumour.
So you have heard of him before? If you have any information, anything at all, please share it with us.
You're not from here, are you? Thing is, I can't go about spreading crazy... I can't have you spreading crazy rumours about St. Mystere to the outside world, now can I? Of course, if you're a puzzle lover, then maybe, just maybe, I could find it in me to trust you. Oh, I see you've solved 30 puzzles. Alright then, here's an earful for you. I know a fellow who swears up and down that he saw a strange old geezer skittering about town. The fellow is known as Prosciutto. He's a wee one, but he's got the appetite of a wolverine.
Do you know where we might find this Prosciutto?
Can't say for sure, but it is our... Oh, he's probably at home snacking on something. His house is on the road that winds up north from here. Why don't you go pay him a little, that walking ice box a visit?
Alright then. We may very well do so. So he's on... Which of these two? This one, right? Yeah, this one. And he's... I'm guessing in here. Oh. Hello. A coin. That's nice. Anything else? A puzzle, maybe? Look! It's a hidden puzzle! Oh god, what number is this? Like 100... Puzzle number 114. Tetrahedron tri... Oh, bloody hell. The image below of a tetrahedron has been disassembled so that each of the four corners lie flat. Oh, that's brilliant! Which piece of the triangle should you insert to place so that the tetrahedron is put together? It faces that way. Right. So this line... so the top line lines up. So it's got to have a piece going this way. Huh? How many intersections is it going to have? So it's got to have a line here. Oh, God. I have to fucking try and draw this thing, aren't I? Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Oh, it's a visualization puzzle, which fucking sucks. I'm never any good at these. Yeah. Okay. Surely there's one that's got to have a line crossing through. Cause hang on, let me just try and think. Cause this is a bastard of one, like an absolute bastard. I'm not a right. So let me see. Oh god, and they can all rotate as well. Oh, for fuck's sake, that's gonna be a nightmare. Ha. Yeah, this is not a 10 picker, right? Look at how the red and blue lines cross over the edge of the tetrahedron. Note that 3 lines, 1 blue, 2 red, cross over the edge of the center triangle in the collapsed tetrahedron. Oh. What? So that means that I'm looking for... What? Hang on, no, let me read that again. No, let me read that again. Look at how the red and blue lines cross over each other of the tetrahedron. Note that 3 lines, 1 blue and 2 red, cross over the edges of the center triangle in the collapsed tetrahedron. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, So wait, am I just looking for... Oh, wait. 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3. So it's a short and a long. It's not A. It's not A. We can get rid of A. A doesn't work because none of the sides have... Using the line that's on the left of the yellow pyramid, we can confirm that A is not it. Why can we say A is not it? Because none of the sides have three points where 2 reds and a blue cross over it. So it can't be that one. That knocks 1 out. So... Oh, I see. Now we look at the top triangle. It must be 1 red and 1 blue. Okay. Okay, well, they all have that, which is a pain in the balls. It's C. It's... Is it... Oh, wait, hang on, no. Okay, my gut immediately reaction is to jump out and say that it's C, because if you rotate C around, then that will connect there. Yeah. Oh, but it could be B. No. Hmm? No, it couldn't be D. It couldn't be D. It has to be C. Has to be C. I think. Right? Oh, thank fuck me. That does not look nice. Okay. I don't know the fact that all the triangles are the wrong way around. Three-dimensional visualization is crucial to something. Yes, I know, and it fucking sucks! Yeah. The visualization is easy enough to do. It's the rotating the other images as well and keeping them all at the same time. Done! Let's go find more puzzles. Well, thank you, Luke. I appreciate you doing that. Now then, let's go and talk with you, my friend. Yes. Hey! What do you want? Should I join so I can get back to dinner? I heard from a fellow at the cafe that you witnessed a strange old man prowling about town. Could I ask you for a more detailed account of what you saw? Okay, I think it was something like 4 days ago. I was on my way home from this market. I saw this creepy old guy sneaking around. I took a closer look, right? Didn't want to make, I wanted to make sure he didn't clean out the butcher before I got there. Up close, it was some spooky old face with a huge gobble sack. I yelled at him, but the geezer just bolted. I was all like, man, look at Gramps, bust a move. Like that weirdo was one who's been kidnapping people. If you're gonna go out at night, watch yourself, you hear? Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Well, that doesn't really tell us anything. Oh gosh, sorry, Professor. It's not that the investigation is boring me or anything. I'm just a little sleepy. It's gotten late. Let's report our findings to everyone at the mansion and wrap things up for the day. Okay. Professor! Look over! Holy shit! He is just kidnapping people. Look over there! Oh my gosh, is that Raymond? Oh, Jesus.
Luke, sir, hold it there.
Right behind you.
Yep. Okay. Jeez, he really can run, can't he? Okay. Jesus, what's he got in that bag? That also has Raymond in it. What?
My word.
Okay. What the? Oh no! We've lost him! Luke, you saw that too, didn't you? No doubt about it, that was Raymond. Does that mean the kidnapper killed Raymond too? Ah! Steady there, Luke. I think we'd do well to return to the site of Raymond's abduction. The kidnapper may have left a clue behind, you see. Right. Lead on, Professor. We need to go sweep the site of Raymond's abduction for clues. You're absolutely right, Professor. Okay. Professor, look at this! It's another one of those gears. Or is it a bigger one, or? This appears to be identical to the item removed from the crime scene at Reinhold Manor. Do you think it might help us find who was responsible for both crimes? Perhaps. At any rate, our first priority is to report our findings to Lady Dahlia. Come, Luke. Back to the manor. And there's chapter 4. Alright, okay. So there is someone going around stealing things. After witnessing Raymond's abduction, the Professor and Luke return to the manor to report their findings. We have urgent news. Raymond has been abducted.
What? How? Who? I must inform Madam at once. Madam, something terrible has happened.
So are you saying that Raymond has been involved in some kind of foul play? No, we can't be sure of that yet. However, time is of the essence. We must organize a search to locate him post-haste.
Mr. Layton, what is the meaning of all this? Why do you insist on whipping the town up in a frenzy?
The situation has changed recently, Inspector. I saw Raymond being abducted in town. I'm afraid you may have a serial murder case on your hands. We must rally the people of St. Mystere and organize a search.
Mr. Layton, last time I checked, this was my case, not yours. It's too late to start looking tonight. We'll organize a search first thing in the morning.
With no time to debate whether or not to wake the few sleepy villagers. While we sit here bickering, poor Raymond may already be...
Everyone, your attention, please.
Honestly, Matthew, what is it? Can't you see we're busy right now? What is it?
My sincerest apologies, madam, but it's Raymond. He's returned.
Returned? But... Yes, after the press honoured us with a visit, I went to the market to do shopping. Why do you ask? Just what is going on here?
There you have it, Layton. Now will you finally leave the detective work to the detective?
But we saw it! We saw it happen right before our eyes! Raymond, don't you remember any of this? That's enough, Luke. But, no, he was... I must apologize, Inspector Chelmy. It was dark out, and it seems that I was mistaken in what I saw. Now, if you'll excuse us, it's been a very long day, and I do believe we could all use a little rest.
I certainly agree. The last thing I need is some dowsy scholar creating a panic in the village.
Well, good night to you all, then. Puzzle? Puzzle? Puzzle, give me a puzzle.
No matter how hard I try, I just can't seem to find that special someone. Tell me, Professor, what does an eligible bachelor like myself have to do to find a girl? I had an epiphany the other day. I think the reason I'm alone is because I can't solve this puzzle. Oh, how I've tried to solve it. But no matter how many nights I spend pondering it, the answer eludes me. Please help me, Professor. I don't want to spend the rest of my life talking to my stuffed animals.
Have you considered that that's the reason? Puzzle number 12. Make a puzzle number 012. Make a rectangle. Ha. Okay. Ooh. If you want to cut the piece of paper shown in diagram 1 into 2 pieces, and then reassemble them to form a rectangle, all you have to do is cut the paper as shown in diagram 2. However, in order to assemble the pieces as shown in diagram 2, you need to flip one of the pieces over before putting it together. Where should you cut the paper if you want to turn the paper into diagram 1 into a rectangle without flipping over the 2 pieces? Okay. Right. So a rectangle... We've only got 5 and 3. So it's 5 long by 3. Oh, I see it. It's right here. Right there. Because you can get 5 a lot, like, look, if you look at diagram 2 shows you that it's 3 by 5. Well, we can make a 5 by 3. We've already got 2 down the bottom, so we just need to make a third. And we've got a chunk missing out of it. So that just kind of... Why is that one easy? Why was that one easier than the goddamn tetrahedron one? Alright.
Luke, here's my answer.
There we go. That was an easy one.
Another puzzle solved.
Very nice. Alright. That's right. Now that you know the answer, the puzzle seems quite simple, doesn't it? It was! It's not a 40!
Oh, joy, I'm positively tingling with excitement. Oh, the puzzle's solved. I'm sure to find him right in no time. I'm just making this guy larger and larger every time I talk. I apologize for that. I just can't remember the voices. There are so many voices to do here. Okay, do you have a puzzle for me? Maybe. Inspector Chelmy and Madam have already retired for the night. Raymond is likely off to the cafe. You've had a very hard day, Professor. Do try to get some rest, good night, sir. Alright. We'll leave then.
I wonder if we really did just mistake what we saw in the street. No, I'm certain that it was Raymond. When we saw him, there wasn't the slightest hint of life in him. He may have lost consciousness, but how odd that he should return healthy as it can be in an hour later. Stranger still is the fact that he seems to have no memory of what he saw happen to him. It's so peculiar! Curious even in this little curious village. Plus, Raymond wasn't even the first. Lots of people have seemed to have had the same experience. Any other village, would be in a panic over something like this, but St. Mystère? Well, it's peculiar, all right. There is something very peculiar about this whole town.
Yes, in most places no one would stand for this, but we've seen that St. Mystère is anything but normal. Raymond's memory was added to the list of mysteries. Find a star, monster, and fish thief. Damn it, we missed 3 of them. That's fine. Okay. And this, I'm assuming, is the next chapter. It's weird how these little points between chapters. Like, that is that's kind of interesting, but at the same time, like... Oh.
Yes, don't you worry, I'll let him know. Oh, hello there. There was a phone call for you. It was an Inspector something or the other.
From Inspector Chelmy?
He just kept saying that it was urgent and that you should meet him at Reinhold Manor at once. He probably wants to talk to us about what happened yesterday.
Maybe so. We won't know until we get there, though. Come, Luke. Alright, first, do you have anything like a puzzle for me, maybe?
Maybe. There you are, Professor. Would you help a girl out? I've got something here I'd like you to look at. I made this darling sandwich from my special lunchbox, but the silly thing is too big. Can you make it fit?
Puzzle number 055. The Odd Sandwich. Using scrap left over from your breakfast, you've managed to cobble together a rather oddly shaped sandwich. How many times must you cut the sandwich to make it fit in the container? Once would be my guess? Can you do it in one? If so, how do you cut it? That's the question I'm now wondering. Because my initial thought was, could you do something like cut it here and then flip the piece into there so that it fits, but I'm not sure that that technically fits this width. Unless there's some, like, you can cut it like... I mean, cutting it here doesn't do anything. I want to say you can do it in one, but that just seems like the obvious answer. I mean, oh, hang on. Are we along the right lines where you could do, like, instead of cutting it like from here to here, could you cut it like there so that it fits? I still think the answer's once. I'm still thinking the answer's once. I'm just not 100% sure where, but I will take that.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay, I want to see what I figured it was one, but I need to see how exactly you're able to do it. There, I was right. It is something like that. This puzzle is a snap once you see how the sandwich protruding edges fit together. Yeah, there we go.
That was good. Oh, Professor, you are just the cleverest. Thank you for helping me figure this out. A simple chair. I'm going to put that in Layton's room for now. It's the odd sandwich. You're welcome. Alright, let's go solve those 3 puzzles that I missed. Oh, hello, Scarf and Snatching, isn't it?
Looks like you fellows are getting used to St. Mystere. But stay sharp. Believe you me, you'll be buried in all sorts of difficult puzzles before you can shout start and snatch and snarf and... By now, I'm sure you've realised that you can retry the puzzles you fail to solve, eh? However, have you noticed how some puzzles just seem to vanish before you can go back to them? That's right, you see, that's the way it is with some things in life. Once they're gone, for good. The rest of these, you two, those puzzles you thought had vanished have merely moved elsewhere. You must seek out Granny Riddleton's shack. It's a strange old bit. Yeah, I know this. But don't get sloppy just because you know how to retry puzzles now. There's no honour in laziness. Now you've got the lowdown on puzzles in town. Let me throw a puzzle your way to keep you sharp.
Okay. Puzzle number 056. The Lazy Guard. The local museum has an exhibit that spans 9 rooms as shown in the diagram below. The entrance to the complex is marked by A and the exit by B. The security guard on duty is a bit of a loafer and wants to walk each room of the exhibit while turning as few times as possible. What is the fewest number of turns he can make? 6 turns. Could you do it in 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To hit every room. Like... yeah. I'm pretty sure it has to be 6. Because you're going to have to turn once to go this way, once to go this way, once to go this way. You're going to have to do at least that. Okay. So, yeah. Because, like, 1, 2, 3 would be that, but you miss these 2, which requires you to go 1, 2, 3. It's 6. Is it? I think it is just 6. The answer has... Is it? Hang on. Let's work on... Again, let me think. What am I doing with my... right now? What are my assumptions on this? I'm doing this, and I'm saying you have to go... When I'm doing that, I'm following the path that this thing is taking, which is on a right angle. I don't think I have to. First off, pay no mind to the simple path shown on the screen. Here's an additional hint for you. Nowhere in the problem does it say the guard can only enter each room once. That's okay for your path to move back through previous... So that, it is okay for your path to move back to previously visited rooms. Okay. In which case, then... let's go for less than that. Could I do something where, like... I come in at a weird angle and go through, like, multiple rooms at once and do something like this and come in here? So it's like, I could do that or something. Because like, it just has to enter the room, right? So, like, I could do, like, and that's entering the room. Right? Yeah. So it could be, like, that way. Because that covers 1, 2, 3... 4, 5, which then means if I were to just go up here, that covers that one and that one, and then can I sneak my way out of this way like that? Which gives you 1, 2, 3? Is that it? Would that work? Because that covers all of them then. But how many turns is that? Because I'd say that's 1, 2 turns, but I don't know if it's 2. Yeah, I genuinely don't know if the answer is 2. Yeah. Is the answer 2 then? I think the answer, because he's starting, unless you're saying that he comes in and does 1, 2, 3. I don't know, because it's like, hang on, let's look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're saying he comes into the room. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Let's try that, because there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 from the starting point. So yeah, 1, 2, 3. Alright. Let's go with 3. That's not 3. If it's 2, I'm going to be very upset. But I think it's either 2 or 3, depending on how you answer things. Motherfucker! It is only... It was either 2 or 3. I couldn't answer whether or not it was 2 or 3. God pissing, damn it. Son of a bitch. It's 2. 2 times he turns, because we don't include the time when he first enters the room. Right?
There we go.
There we are.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Technically, if you wanted to be really fancy with it, you might be able to find a way where you curve, like, you're at a constant curve, so you're always turning, so you only ever argue that you could do it once, but it's a weird spiral. That's right, now the security guard can take a path like the one shown above. He can finish his patrol all 9 rooms in just 2 turns. Since the example shows the guard turning right angles to the room to go from, it's easy to assume that your solution must work the same way. Yeah. Now that's what I'd like to see. Seems the training I've been giving you has been paid off. No need to thank me. Anywho, be seeing you round. A desk. Let's put it in Layton's room for now. Alright, let's move on. And let's visit Granny Riddleton. Hi, Granny. Start off with puzzle number 052. See what we can do here. What she got for me? Anything good? Maybe. Find a star. Oh, bloody what? Oh, fucking hell. Trace its outline below. Okay, well, I think I found it immediately. I hope that's it. Is that it? I'm so lucky I found this immediately, because this could have been a nightmare. Please, for the love of gods, let it be there. Please, let it just be this. That's a star, right? That's the only one with 5 points in it? Because I literally just looked for anything that had that had an angle of 5. And that's, like, by the looks of it, the only one that does. Please. 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 Please, 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 please. Like, fuck. Oh.
Professor, I've solved it.
Yay! There we are. Doesn't spotting a star earn you a free wish? No, that's a shooting star. Ay, ay, ay. And a painting scrap. Very nice. Alright. Puzzle number 053. Fish tank. Okay. When you weren't looking, someone came by and gobbled up your fish dinner. The 3 brothers near the scene of this dastardly crime had this to say. Me? Oh yeah, I ate it. It was too good. B. I saw A eat that fish right up. B and I didn't eat the fish. Which of these brothers is lying to you? Okay, here's an idea. Here's my first thought. If A is telling the truth, that's fine. That means that B is telling the truth. So C is the one who's lying. Nowhere did it say that only one of them ate it. A saying that he ate it. He didn't say he ate all of it. B says he saw A eat it. That doesn't mean he said he ate all of it. If C is lying, that means that they all ate it. That's my my deduction anyway.
Got it.
Yeah, they all ate it.
I did it.
The assumption there is that you would think that not everyone ate it. The liar here is C. Oh, A and C split the dinner and each ate half. The answer becomes clear when you realize that if A was lying, B must be lying as well. And the same thing happens when you assume that B is the liar. Therefore, the only possible answer works is that C is lying. A scenario that only works if C actually did eat some of the fish. I mean, B could have eaten some as well. A television. Put that in Luke's room. I like the idea that they all went in for it. Okay. Monster. Right. Let's have a look at this one then. What have you got for me? Oh no! The town is in grave peril. As you read this, a fearsome monster is launching an attack on Saint Mystère. Ward off the beast by stabbing it in the eyes. And for goodness sake, hurry. Huh? What? What? What am I supposed? What? What? At a glance, the picture appears to be filled with glowing objects that could well be eyes, but remember, there's only one monster attacking the village. Okay. Right. Okay, so a monster attacking the village. Monster attack. Huh? Is this one of the times where I have to go for a rare second hint? I think it is. The monster is huge. In fact, it's so big that it could well cover the whole town. Oh my god. Well cover the whole town. Oh no. I see it. Watch. Stab it in the eye. The moon is it.
How does this sound? Professor, I've solved it.
I've solved it as well. There, you see, look. Seems that fiend was hiding in the night sky. You certainly gave it what for. Alright then. Another painting scrap. Sweet. Well, let's go have a peek at this painting scrap. While we're here. Take this. This definitely sits there. Which means these pieces are not connected in the slightest. Okay. Well, make do with them then. Move this here a sec. I just want to see, is this connected in some way to this piece here? Yes, it is. Right? Yes, that connects there. So that bottom piece there is nothing of what we were doing. That's fine then. It's not this piece either, so that means that those three go somewhere else. Let me switch back and pull this up. Because this fits there with that. So those two pieces must fit there, which means that fits there, which means what? This fits. No idea where. Must fit there. So I have no idea what the fuck I'm looking at. This must be down in this corner then? Is that what we're saying? So then this piece must go up here. What? I am so confused right now. I'm really confused. Unless... No, that piece doesn't go there. I'm absolutely lost. Yeah, that don't make no sense to me right now. Alright, let me check the inn real quick. How's that looking? It's getting there, I suppose. Neat atelier, I wonder if it still works. These drawers are just the perfect size for me. Fine piece of furniture. Well, it is a bit smaller than I have at the one at home. While a bookshelf, I was just thinking about how much I wanted one. Sweet. Nice, a bit angular, but not all that bad. Oh, I rather like this chair. It's a bit square for my taste, but I suppose it will do. This desk is neat, but it needs something to go on top of it. Alright, well I think we've got this room coming together. Yeah, Layton's is not going well. Layton's really getting the short end of this stick. Okay, but the mysteries. Oh, look at this. Rumbling Tower. Walking the streets of St. Mystere at night, occasionally a thunderous rumbling fills the air. The noise is rumoured to come from the tower, but no one in town seems to know the origin of the sound. Villagers claim that the noise has increased in frequency as of late. When Layton and Luke finally tracked down Raymond, they were shocked to see him being kidnapped by an old man. Shortly thereafter, Raymond returned to the mansion with no memory of ever being abducted or stuffed into a sack. What's happened to Raymond's memory? I don't know. What are we doing again? Oh yeah. Meet Chelmy. Alright, Chelmy. You got a puzzle for me, buddy? I think you do. Still looking, finding the villain? What an odd world we live in. Well, you know what they say. Truth is stranger than fiction. Speaking of fiction, I just thought up this little gem. Please give me your honest feedback on it. Okay. Puzzle number 034. How many sheets? Several rectangular sheets of transparent film are arranged on top of each other as shown. The line represents areas of one sheet overlaps another. At the thickest point of the pile, how many sheets are overlapping? Okay. So let's see how many sheets we've actually got of paper right now. We have one sheet of paper. Right here. 2 sheets of paper right here. 3 sheets of paper right here. 4 sheets of paper. 5 sheets of paper. Okay, 6 sheets of paper. Okay, and 7 sheets of paper. So at most, it could be is 7. The most is we're looking at less than or equal to 7. I think that it's this point here. Right here. Because that is overlapped by this one. This one. This one. This one. Let me clear that actually. Greater than or less than 7. Because it is overlapped by this sheet. This sheet. This sheet, this sheet, and this sheet. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That is 5. Can I find a 6th? Not by the looks of it, because it's not going to involve this sheet of paper. So it's actually less than or equal to 6. So we've got a 5 there. Unless there's something where one of these sheets is hidden by, like, something else. I don't know. I don't think that would be... it wouldn't do anything stupid where it's like, there was a secret 8th sheet hidden underneath the thing the whole time. So I think it has to be 5. I think it has to be 5. I'm going to go with 5, and when it's wrong, I'm not going to be too upset, because then it lowers the picker at, so I might get a nice number again. It is 5. Wonderful. That's wonderful. That's right. This puzzle seems straightforward, but it's quite formidable when you get right down to it. No? 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 What? No? Not at all. Beautiful work. But I think the puzzle I write into my next novel will be even harder than that one. If you have time, stop by later. I'm sure to have an utterly fascinating puzzle prepared for you by then. And a strange gizmo. I forgot about the dog thing. How's my little gizmo thing doing? How are you? I think that's... it's not quite it. It needs like 2 pieces, maybe? Maybe 2 pieces. Okay. You got a puzzle for me? Probably. I hope so. Hi, Professor. Looking busy as usual, yup. Oh, I've got this puzzle I just can't figure out on my own. can you help me lend an hand? Can you lend me your thinking cap? I can lend you my brain, but not my thinking cap. Puzzle number 057. Okay. Ooh, right. Below are 6 linked rings. They may look like a tangled mess, but there is one ring that, if cut away, would leave the remaining 5 rings connected end to end in a long chain. Which one is it? E. The answer is... wait. C is connected to... Wait. C is connected to B and E. It's... okay. Hang on. So F is only connected to E. So that can stay. That can stay. So yeah, getting rid of F doesn't do anything because F is connected only to E, so that leaves the rest in a clump. So F is one of the ones that's going in, which means that E must be one of the ones that stays as well, because F is connected only to E. E is connected and linked to C and B. Is it? No, it's not connected to B. It's not connected to B. So C and D. So it's one of those two then. C is connected to E, B. Okay, so it could go F. D is connected to... Yeah. I think it's got to be... Yeah, looking at it, it's got to be D. This connection is connected to A and E and B. It's connected to too many things. It's connected to way too many things.
There we go.
Right? Yes. I mean, here's the thing. If you were doing this in real life, what you'd do is you'd pull them all taut so that you could see which one it was. But, yeah, look at that. There we are. If you examine each connection easily for the ring... Because, yeah, C is connected to B and E, so it goes F-E-C-B-A. There we go. Very nice. Ah, so that's how you do it, is it? Yeah. We can finally rest at night. Oh, this thing was bugging me for days. Ugh. Let me tell you something neat. And by neat, I mean really terrifying. The thing that I've actually seen that old man with the big sack coming out. Thing is, I've actually seen that old man with the big sack coming out of that tower up north. I bet you dollars to donuts that he's the real one behind all these disappearances. I wonder what he does up there. Wait, no, I don't even want to think about it. It's just too scary. Pile of books. Well, that'll go in Luke's room because he's the one with the bookshelf. Yes. Okay. Anything back out this? No, this is not the. This is the wrong way to go. Luke, we must head to the manor now. All right, fine. I just wanted to go and run around, and I guarantee you're gonna do the same thing, aren't you? Yes, you're right. Fine. Fine, let's go over. Hello, what the fuck is this? What's this on the ground? It looks like a scrap of a notepaper. What does it say, Luke? Well, let's see here. It's just terrible. Lady Violet has an awful case of the flu and hasn't left her bed for days. I'm no doctor, so I can't think of any ways to help her. Oh, what to do, what to do. Lady Violet? Oh, this journal must be talking about Baron Reinhold's first wife. My heart is heavy as I write these words. The loss of his wife has completely crushed the boss. If only there was something I could do to help. He walks around looking like he's had the wind knocked out of him. He's mourning, you dipshit. And that's the end of that. Gosh, whoever wrote this must have cared an awful lot for the Baron and his family. That it seems the case. Let's go in here. Is there anything in here at all? There is not. Ah, salutations, sunshine. It is a pleasure to see you here. We hope you find yourself well. We are doing puzzles. Hi there, Professor. I bet you're here to solve my puzzle. I'm right, aren't I? Yeah, of course I'm right. Right then. Puzzle number 059. The longest path. Two boys are playing a game in which the goal is to take the longest route possible from point A to B, as shown on the map below. The only rule is that no section of road could be traveled more than once. Of course, they should take it in order to cover the longest. What course should they take to cover the longest path possible? Okay. Well, my brain is immediately thinking that we go up, along, down, over, back on yourself, and do that. Because that doubles up this bit of pathway as much as possible. Because you want to go up and then down and then over and then back around on yourself, essentially. You want to curve this around as long as possible. Because there's no other way to do that. Because look, if you were to come in from this direction... Right, let me save that. Because if you were to go from this way to this way to this way to this way to this way... to this way, to this way. Yeah, you can already see this is taking way too... That takes... I don't know if that takes more or less time. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Hang on. Clear. So the grid is 1, 2, 3, 4 by 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a 4x4 grid, essentially. So we want to cover as many of these as possible. So that's 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 11, 12, 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 20. That is 20. And this is 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11... 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20. Huh. They're exactly the same, apparently. I guess both work. Ah, because... Oh, yeah, of course... No, of course... I'm an idiot. Of course that works. Of course it does. There's two possible solutions, right? No, fuck. God damn it.
Oh, how embarrassing.
But what? Oh, it appears the boy walked. Huh? Is someone above the bit way past his move? However, as shown by the dotted lines, the road the boy passed away up point at B is quite a distance. Huh? What? 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 So it's longer than the long... Okay. Okay. No road should be walked more than once. Okay. Huh. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. If it's more than that, could you go like that? Does that work, maybe? That looks like that works. Because that's what? That's 4, 4, 3, 3, 3, 3, 2. 4, 4, 3, 3. So that's... Yeah, that's more. That's more. That's more. That covers pretty much the whole area. Damn it.
Another puzzle solved.
Damn it. Speaking of leisurely strolls, have you been outside today? If it's sunny, why not go for a nice walk? You don't have legs. Bang up job there, Professor. Even that puzzle didn't faze you, huh? Course not. You're a pro. Yep, you're a real piece of work, Prof. You know that. Course you do. You're a scholar after all. Oh my god, the final... oh my god. I actually needed that piece of paper. I actually needed that scrap. I needed that scrap so badly. Oh my god, it's not even the right scrap. I hate you, game. Yeah, I'm gonna move some of these pieces out right now. I mean, that piece sits there. Wait a minute. Wait. This whole thing is f***ing sideways, isn't it? This is sideways. It's supposed to be like that, isn't it? Is it? I can't tell anymore. I don't know what's real. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Because, yeah, look, those look like feet. So I think it's like a table by a really tall window. I think is what we're looking at there. I don't know, because this just doesn't look like it fits if you put it there. It looks too small. So it's got to be along the top. Unless it's on the bottom, which doesn't make any sense. In which case, then that window looks like that. Right? Because then this sits probably here. Which makes sense, given the lighting. This sits... somewhere... I don't know. Okay, well this would have to sit along the bottom somewhere, maybe? I am big confusion. Yeah, all I know is that this piece sits... Can't sit there, can't sit there. I legitimately have no clue what this thing is supposed to be making. Because it doesn't even look like it fucking fits together, to be honest. If I take this scrap switch and put this scrap back in, all I know is that these two pieces fit together somehow. Like, that goes there. Unless that sits over, that sits over, and that sits there. But I have no clue. I still have not got a goddamn Scooby what the hell this thing is supposed to be. It's a thing. Oh, no, that's Gizmos. I didn't want to see that. I know that thing's almost done, but I want... Give me this. Come on, then. Books for the bookshelves. It's a good thing I have these books for these bookshelves. Quite a collection there. There are even a few that I haven't read. Okay. Okay. Well, I'll put them there for now. He doesn't seem to care. The television, that's nice, but I prefer myself a good book. So he does prefer the books. Okay, well, I'll put them there for now and see what ends up on the shelf, I guess. I don't know. That one just seems like it's a mess. Alright. Into the river, or in past this area we go. Oh, I got me a fucking coin. I am burning through coins, I'll openly admit. But I'm gonna use them. I will use them. Hello, kitty! Well, if it isn't Claudia out and about. And that reminds me of a puzzle. Give it a try, my boy. Puzzle number 060. Weighing cats. Oh dear. Okay. There are 3 different colors of plush cats before you. The color of cats denotes its weight. Example 1 and 2 show their relative weights. Okay. Okay, so this is just do algebra. This is just do algebra. Alright. 3 red cats and 4 black cats loaded on one side of the scale. On the other side of the scale, there are 4 white cats and 1 black cat. Okay, so... this is going to take a bit, but... I can't even write on this? Oh, that's just bullshit. Okay, well... Hang on, let me just think about this a little bit. Always good to denote some of this stuff. So... 4 white equals 5 black. 1 white plus 2 black equals 3 red. Now I need to know 3 red. Oh wait, hang on. We know that this is... Let's look at 2 and substitute it in. For 2, what we have right here is literally a case of 3 red is 2 black and 1 white. So if we take those from there and move it the other way. 3 red plus 4 black equals 4 white plus 1 black. Let's substitute shit in right now and see what we end up with. We end up with a situation where, because I think it's all going to convert down. These are all nicely going to convert down into black cats, which is great. So the 3 red means that we actually have on the left side of that thing, we have 1 white cat plus 2 black plus 4 black equals 4 white plus 1 black. Yep, that's what we've got. So then scaling that all across, what we have is 1 white plus 6 black, which is the same as 4 white plus 1 black. Okay, and 4 white equals 5 black, so what we've got on the top is 1 white plus 6 black equals 5 black plus 1 black, which means that it's 1 white plus 6 black equals 6 black, which just doesn't work, so it's actually that it'll tip to the left, because it is heavier by 1 white cat.
I think I've got it.
Yeah, you just convert them all into one thing. It's great.
Layton's apprentice saves the day.
See, look at that. There we are. See, look, it does exactly what we just did. Excellent. If you replace the red and white cats with black ones, this puzzle becomes so much simpler. Once you make the replacements, you'll have 6 black cats on the right and 6 black cats plus a white one on the left. Thus, the scale must tip to the left. Aha. Once you realize how you need to look at things, it's not a terribly difficult problem, now is it? Yeah, but sometimes it's not always easy to do that, Professor. Oh my god, like for example, another piece of this fucking painting. Let me have a look at it. What'd I just get? Oh my god, I got the final one. I got the final one. I got the final one. Did I? No, I didn't get the final one of these. I don't understand how this can be. Wait a minute. Question. Let me just pull those off. What if this sits here? Oh my god, I think it does sit there. And then this sits there. So then that would sit there, and it's like a chair. I think that's got to be like a chair someone is sat in. I'm almost certain of it. Which means that could go there and be like a nice moon. Yeah? Let me take that new piece. This piece right here. That is definitely the back end of a chair. Like that. Yeah! And then this piece sits up in this corner, I think. Yes. Okay. So this piece doesn't sit up there. This is actually here? Apparently? That's weird. That's weird. Oh my god, that actually is. Are you kidding me? I hate everything right now. I hate everything. That is some bull, is what that is. So that piece goes there, that piece goes there. So yeah, it is an old woman sitting and looking out a window. Oh my god, it fucking fits! Finally! It's all come together, just like the well-planned orgy. Okay. Vanessa, chow me! Chow me! Into chow me. We got a cutscene? No, no cutscene. Alright. Chow me! Tell me, chow me! What the? Are you trying to poison me? What are these vile things? You oaf! Some butler you are! I'm so sorry, sir. I detest sweets. The very sight of them turns my stomach. Get that plate out of here at once. Oh, yes, but of course, sir. Hmm? Ah, Layton, there you are. You requested our presence, Inspector Chelmy. My sources tell me that you've been snooping about and interfering in my case. Just what are you up to? It certainly wasn't my intention to interfere in your case. However, a few things don't make sense. Leave the investigating to the police and go chase after that golden apple or whatever it is. Don't you worry your pretty little head about it. I'll find Simon's killer, of that you can be sure. Now, unless you have something else to say, I've got work to do here. Understood. Good day, sir. That inspector has some nerve dismissing us like that. Like I said before, I don't like him one bit. What do you say we go ask Raymond about yesterday, Luke? Alright, what do you got? What you got? Where is he? He'd be, at the cafe, I imagine? Unless he's out here. Good day, Raymond. How are you feeling today? Fit as a fiddle now, Professor. Perhaps even as vivacious as a violin. That awful fatigue from last week seems like it never happened. As you can see, I'm bursting with energy, and my skin is soft as a baby's. I feel like a teenager again. Is that so? Well, that's good to hear. He doesn't seem to remember what happened yesterday, does he? He has no idea what happened. So what's our next move? We shall respect the inspector's wishes and leave the murder case alone, Luke. It's as Inspector Chelmy said, solving crime is the police's job. Actually, that's not true at all. That is the work of detectives. The police's job is to try and enforce rules to imply that crime shouldn't happen in the first place. It is but a shitty deterrent, and police are nothing more than class traitors, and bastards at that, Luke. You do well to remember that. Besides, something tells me that this case and the Golden Apple are more related than we suspect. That's that intuition of yours talking again, isn't it, Professor? First and foremost, we need to find a clue that will bring us closer to the Golden Apple. Perhaps one of Baron Reinhold's relations or close friends can point us in the right direction. Of course, there's also someone else. Let's see if the family butler has anything to say on the subject. The hunt begins. It's finally time to start the search for the Golden Apple. Explore St. Mystère for clues. I like how this game has been going on for, let's see, arguably 4.5, 5 hours? 5.25 hours, and now we are doing what we were here for. Like, Jesus Christ, game. I know you want to, put things out, but that's a lot. Unless this game's like 20 hours long, in which case then, yeah, it's fine. But I don't think it will be. Back so soon, Professor? Matthew, I was wondering if you knew anything of that could point us in the direction of the Golden Apple. Anything you know would be a great help. For example, did the Baron say anything before he passed away? I'm so sorry to disappoint you, Professor, but the Master never said anything of the sort to me. I'd very much like to help you in your search, but my duties here prevent me from leaving the grounds. If only Ingrid was around to provide some assistance. I beg your pardon, sir. Ingrid? It's been years since she left, but Ingrid used to work as a servant in the mansion. She was Flora's nurse, and she would often help me with my work. Matthew! Yes, madam, I'll be right there. Please excuse me, sir. The lady calls. If you're curious about Ingrid, why not pay her a visit and talk to her yourself? Let's see, at this time of day, I'd imagine she'd be out walking around by the general store. Please do me a favor and tell her that Matthew sends his regards. Certainly. I'll be sure to pass on your message. Thank you for all your help, Matthew. Isn't Ingrid that sweet old lady we passed by before? Indeed. We also saw her in that picture with young Flora. Come, Luke, let's go find the old girl. Off we go, then. The general store is outside the mansion, right? We'll be there in no time. Okay. So I'm curious about what the hell's going on in this place then. Ah, there you are, Flora. What you got for me? What you got for me?
Oh, goodness me, if it isn't Mr. Layabout, wasn't it?
The name's Layton, madam.
Ah, that's right, Mr. Layton. What can I do for you, sir?
Earlier we were talking with the butler at Reinhold Manor, and he mentioned you used to work there. We'd very much like to hear anything you might know about the Baron.
Heavens me, you want to hear about the Baron? Oh, I'm afraid the only stories I have are from when I worked at the manor, and that was ages ago.
That would be ideal, madam. Would you mind telling us more?
All right, well, I suppose I could tell you a bit about the Baron and his former wife. The way Master Reinhold and his wife would carry on, they almost seemed to be like children. You'd never seen a man so in love as Master Reinhold was. When she passed away, Flora was all the Baron had to remember her by. So he raised that little girl with all the love a child could want. Where is Flora? The things he'd bring home for her, toys from all over the world and teddy bears as big as yourself. He was in high spirits in those days. He really wanted to give her 2 parents' worth of affection.
So where has Flora gone?
Your guess is as good as mine, sir. I have no clue where that girl went. She left the mansion well after I stopped working for the Reinholds.
Oh, so she's just come of age then?
Some say Lady Dahlia put Flora on the street to keep the family riches to herself. Oh, but that's nonsense. After all, the Baron cared about Flora so much, I can't imagine that he'd allow something like that.
Well, see, here's the thing then. Why hasn't she gotten the inheritance? If he loved her that much, why has she not gotten the inheritance? Unless she left and Unless she left and he used to call her his golden apple, and it was like a thing that he had with her, and it's like, I want you to find my daughter, and then if you find my daughter, obviously she gets the inheritance because you found my daughter, and all that kind of stuff. So he wasn't actually ever going to give it in her. I don't fucking know.
You know, you just reminded me. The grave of the Baron's late wife is located in the manor garden. I wonder who takes care of it now.
The Baron's former wife is buried in the garden. Thank you, madam. You've been extremely helpful. Luke, let's head back to the manor. I have a hunch that the grave might hold the clue we've been looking for. Okay, off we pop then. Pop on off. Oh, hello, I thought you weren't allowed to leave the manor.
Oh, look, it's Matthew.
Good day, Professor. Were you able to track down Ingrid? Yes, we did. In fact, we were just speaking with her. I mean no disrespect, but she said the grave of the... I mean no disrespect, but she said the grave of the Baron's late wife lies on these grounds. Do you have any knowledge of this? Lady Violet's grave, sir. I was just about to visit it myself. Would you mind if we came along to take a look? Not in the slightest. Right this way. Okay. Here's the entrance, sirs. Please, watch your step on the way in. Oh. This is Lady Violet's grave.
Gosh, this place is really nice. It's not creepy at all.
The late Baron, rest his soul, told me to keep this place in proper order, and I have tried to do so. Here sleeps Violet, my one true love.
This statue looks so much like Lady Dahlia, it's hard to believe it's someone else.
Back when Flora was just a tiny little thing, Lady Violet used to take her to the park in town. Some of the flowers in the garden grew from the ones Flora planted here for her mother. Oh, I forgot to tell you about the Baron's journal. It should still be on the desk in Madame's room. It's possible that it might contain some information that could aid your search for the golden apple. My thanks, Matthew. I'll be sure to give it a once-over later. Now then, Luke, we'd best head back to Reinhold Manor. What is she holding? What was she... Huh? What? I want to see the... Oh, fine. Son of a bitch. Find the journal in Dahlia's room. I'm assuming she's probably still in there. She's not? Okay. She's not in here. Ah, there it is. Apparently just clicking around. This must be the journal that Matthew spoke of. I have to admit, he seems to know where everything is in the manor is. There's something about reading someone else's journal that just doesn't seem proper to me. However, the investigation must continue, so... The craftsmanship of it is simply remarkable. It reminds me of my sweet Violet when she was alive. What do you suppose it refers to? Flora doesn't like the thing at all. I've seen her run away from it on multiple occasions. Recently, she spends more time playing by dear Violet's grave than anywhere else. I'm sad to say I doubt Flora will ever take to it. I can't blame her, as I've changed its memory. Ooh, I felt terrible forcing that change on Flora, but I just couldn't bear to see it like that anymore. Violet, there can never be another you. You're my first, my last, and my only. Changed its memory? I'm not sure what the Baron means, but this is clearly vital information here. I collapsed some days ago and have been bedridden ever since. I feel as if I have failed Flora as a father. I can only hope that when I am gone, the people of the village look after Flora and care for her as I did. You must have been terribly ill. Wait, what? It seems I'm not long for this world, and the time has come for me to say goodbye to my little Flora. I've left everything in Bruno's care now. Flora, I pray you find happiness in this life. I've disclosed the location of the secret place in a note that I've left with an old friend. It is my most fervent hope that the seeker of the golden apple finds it and grants my dearest wish. Professor! Well, there goes the fucking theory that this golden apple was her. So where the fuck is she? I'm so confused. Professor! Baron Reinhold's old friend. We must seek out this person, Luke. But Professor, how can we possibly find that person with nothing but this journal to go on? It's like I always say, Luke. Any good investigation starts on the street. We'll just have to ask everyone in town about the matter. What? I mean, of course. You're absolutely right, Professor. Let's get to it. You're totally not doing this just to find more puzzles from people, are you? Of course not, Luke. Of course, but any good investigation also needs direction. Let's start by asking Ingrid a few questions. She seems to know a great deal about Baron Reinhold. Okay. I wanna... So that thing then, I've changed its memory. I want to talk to you, cause... Oh, Professor, how fortunate that you're here at a time like this. I have a favor to ask of you. Please, madam, ask away. I'm happy to come to your aid in any way I can. Thank you, Professor. Could you solve this puzzle for me? Though I'm not feeling up to the challenge, it won't solve itself. Puzzle number 063. How old is Mum? A father and son are having a conversation. The father turns to the son and says, "You know, son, there was a time when your old man was twice the age of your mother. Of course, the next year I was only 1.5 times her age, but still, that's pretty amazing, eh? If the father is 44 years old, how old is the mother?" Alright. So, there was an age where... Okay. I was twice your mother's age. So, your mother's age, at some point, we'll call that X1, was equal... Yeah, we'll call that M1. So M1 was equal to 2 lots of F1. And then, the next year, M plus 1 equals 1.5, or 2, 3, yeah. So M equaled F equals 2F. However, the next year, M plus 1 equals 2 lots, or 3 over 2 lots of F plus 1. Okay. That's weird. Okay. I'm gonna have to sit here and try and figure this the fuck out. How is that 40-year-old? But that's pretty amazing, eh? Okay, right. Let me try that again. So M equals 2F. And then M plus 1 equals F plus 1, but times 1.5, which is times 3 over 2. Okay. So, write that out. M plus 1 equals 3F plus 1, which equals 2M plus... Sorry, yeah. 2M plus 2 equals 3F plus 1. So, move that over. 2M plus 1 equals 3F. Let's put F back into the situation again and see what we can figure this out. I think this is going really weird now. I don't like this. Of course, the next year is only 1.5 times their age, but still, that's pretty amazing, eh? Unless they're implying that the mother... What? Wait, we're talking like really, really young... Wait. These are gonna be like really small numbers. Really small numbers, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, kind of like single-digit ages that the difference is between them. Because that's the only way this makes sense, to put the 1s in. But yeah. 4F plus 1 equals 3F. Yeah, things have gotten weird and probably wrong. Yeah, things have got very... I've done something wrong thinking that through. Okay. So, we're looking at like 2 to 4 or 3 to 6 or 4 to 8 or 5 to 10. Yeah. I think there's a 5-year age difference between them. That would be my first guess. Where she's 39. But, I mean, we could also just go 1 to 2. And then... Yeah, no, that would... Yeah. I was twice her age. And then the next year, 2 to 3, I was only 1.5 times her age. She's just 43. 40. Erase. 40. Erase. Yeah. 40. 3. 3. Submit. I think that's what it is.
Luke, here's my answer.
Yeah.
Critical thinking is the key to success.
Interesting. Yeah, because that works down the bottom there. That's right, the mother was 43 years old. When the boy's father was 2 years old, his mother was 1. The next year, he turned 3 and she turned 2. Then you realize there's only a combination of ages that use the rational ratios mentioned in the problem. Everything starts to make sense. Yeah, I should have got that from the 3 over 2 and the 1M, 2F. That made sense, yeah. Alright. What a relief. I can finally stop thinking about that silly puzzle. You have my thanks. Splendid painting. Put it in Layton's room for now. Okay. Fat man, you got anything for me?
Oh, Professor, you just simply have to help me. I've got another puzzle on my hands that I just can't solve. As a man of the world, you know there's nothing we would find more alluring than competence. I'm counting on you, sir. Don't do me to an internal bachelorhood. Don't cock-block me with this puzzle, Professor.
Puzzle number 061. pin board shapes. The cross shape on the pin board below has 9 pins inside of it and 16 outside. Remember that example, because now your turn to construct a shape on the board. Can you create a cross that has 17 pins inside and 16 outside? What? Okay. Maybe if I were to go like... "17 pins inside and 16 outside." Like, this is my first thought. 17 pins inside and 16 pins outside. What? Yeah. Because that's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 inside. A cross. Like... Unless I go bigger. Does that work? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Ah! Wait, whoa, ah! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh! Yes, I can. I'm just that good.
That should do it.
I mean, there's only so many shapes a cross can be. Yeah. That's right. This puzzle is a cinch once you figure out that the cross needs to be placed diagonally on the board. Sometimes the only thing you really need to solve a puzzle is a little creative thinking. I mean, we just want to, like, here's the other way of looking at it. Count the number of pins on the board, then minus 35. That's how many pins you get to use to make a cross. And since you need a certain number on the inside, it's fine.
Oh, thanks, old boy. With this puzzle solved, I'll feel I've drawn one step closer to the altar. Oh, I don't know about them steps. Oh.
Alright. I'm guessing you probably got one for me as well?
Mr. Layton, you have some skill at solving puzzles, yes? I once cracked a case by solving a puzzle left behind on a note I found hidden at the crime scene. Let's see how you fare against it.
Puzzle number 062, a mysterious note. Okay. A detective who was mere days from cracking an international smuggling ring has suddenly gone missing. While inspecting his last known location, you find a note. The note appears to be nothing more than a series of numbers, but your gut instinct tells you that this note will reveal the name of the crime kingpin. Currently, there are 3 suspects in the case: John, Bill, and Todd. Can you break the detective's code and find the criminal's name? Bill is boss. He sells oil. Yeah, read it upside down. It's Bill. Bill is boss. He sells oil. Read it upside down.
That should do it.
I hope so, anyway. He sells oil. That's a crime, apparently.
Critical thinking is the key to
Yes.
success.
Bill is boss. That's right. If you flip the note upside down, you'll notice that the numbers resemble letters, and those letters form legible sentences. The message recorded there is Bill is boss. He sells oil. Alright.
Impressive, Mr. Layton. It seems the rumours touting your skills weren't totally unfounded. But don't go getting any ideas. Do the smart thing and leave the detective work to me. In the meantime, you can occupy yourself by searching for the golden apple.
Painting scrap. Good old painting scrap. Give me a lovely painting to look at. Yeah, man. Let's see. Ah! Wait a minute. Oh my god, is it? Is that? Lady Violet? It might be. Okay. Well, let's leave. And leave again. Yeah, I don't know how old Flora is. Oh! Hello, what are you doing here? Oh, look
look who it is. Professor Layton, was it?
The name's Layton, madam.
Oh, that's right, Professor Layton. All that talking about the mansion we did last time got me reminiscing, so I decided to stop by for a visit. But enough about me. By the look on your face, it seems you have something you wanted to ask me.
As a matter of fact, I do. Do you happen to know who Baron Reinhold considered his closest friend?
His friends, you say? Well, he wasn't exactly what you'd call a social butterfly. I'm sorry, that's really all I knew of his friends. Oh, wait a moment. I do believe that I saw that Zapone fella paying a visit to the mansion a few times. Professor, could you be referring to that man we met?
Ah, yes, that gentleman with the fancy little mustache. We should ask if he knows anything. I would wager he's still hanging about the fork in the road just beyond the clock tower. Well, let's go ahead and see what we can do. Figure something out. Alright. Which is this way, this way, this way. In here. Did I miss something from Granny Riddleton, maybe? Or did I already do them all? I think I already did them all, didn't I? Oh, no. I didn't mean to... Granny, I didn't mean to do that. Granny. Didn't mean to do that. Yes, I've already done that. Sweet. Alright then. Right then. Past here. Through here. Okay, you got a puzzle for me? Probably. Good afternoon, mister. Hey, I'll tell you a secret if you solve this puzzle for me. It's about a girl who was about to have her birthday. Okay, what do we got then? Puzzle number 066. Birthday girl. When asked about her birthday, a young woman gives the following information. The day after tomorrow, I turned 22, but I was still 19 on New Year's Day last year. When is her birthday? Okay, so... last year... okay, so... 1-1-X... okay. She was 19. So... on X-X... oh, sorry. Let's go 1/1/X. She was 19. On N/M of X plus 1, she is 22. So... is her birthday New Year's Eve? I feel like it's got to be New Year's Eve in 2 days, right? Because that's the only way that it kind of you're putting 2 years into 1 year is you're essentially on New Year's Eve, right? That sounds about right, I think. Right? Wait, no. It's January 2nd, and then skip forward a year. It's either like January 2nd or New Year's Eve, or like New Year's Eve, right? That would make sense. This time but I was still 19 on New Year's Day last year. The day after tomorrow, I turned 22, but I was still 19. Yes, because the day after tomorrow, we're skipping over a year. Oh, we're on a year. That's what we're doing. We're skipping over a year. That's what we're doing. So that means that it's the second of the first, right? Month. Oh, it's backwards. Fucking garbage ass American system. You guys do it wrong. Morons. Oh well.
Luke, here's my answer.
It's the date of thing. You're going specific to more. You go from. Either you do it the Chinese way, which is the year, which is most broad, into the month, which is less broad, into the day, or the year, which is least broad, the month, which is medium, into the date, or you go the most specific and then back it out from there. That's right, her birthday was January 2nd, and your conversation with her must have taken place on December 31st. As you can see on the chart above, a woman was 19 on New Year's Day last year. She turned 22 the next day. This year, she's turned 21, and in 2 days after the new year starts, she'll turn 22. Yeah, that makes sense. Wow, you're smart. Okay, come closer so I can tell you my secret. I heard that the people who get kidnapped feel a little sick right before they get taken. I bet the monster that lives up in the tower feeds its victims super gross food before it pounces. Oh, I bet it's like hamburger ice cream with butterscotch and mayonnaise swirl. Ew. Or maybe he just picks the weakest of the bunch to snack. I don't get why he needs all those people, though. Give me something? No. Another cat puzzle? Probably. If I had to guess, it's probably another cat puzzle. That cat and mouse seem to get along pretty well, don't they? Do you think so, Luke? I would have guessed the cat was tormenting that poor mouse. But if you say the two of them are friendly, I'll believe you. Of course! If it has to do with animals, then leave it to me! By the way, Professor, have you heard this one before? Ooh, what have we heard? Puzzle number 065. What's E? Okay. According to the diagram shown here, A is 2, B is 3, B and C are 3, and D is 4. So what's E? Well, it's a number of pieces that touch them, minus points. Also as well, they've drawn a penis. C equals 3. It's a penis. Right. So E is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This has nothing to do with cats, by the way. 5. Submit. It's 5.
Luke, here's my answer.
That's right.
Another
Easy. Well done. The number assigned to each letter refers to the number of sections that are touching the labeled section. Easy. Gosh, I was sure I'd come up with a really good puzzle, but it was still too easy, I guess. Yes, it was. You failed, Luke. You failed. All right, you. Hello. Close friends of the Baron? It's true, I had the pleasure of meeting Baron Reinhold a few times. Mr. Zapone, you didn't happen to be good friends with the Baron, did you? Me? No, I was nothing of the sort. Can you think of anyone at all who was close to Baron Reinhold? No, I didn't really know him. Well, there was that one possibility. No, wait, never mind. I'm not sure. I guess Zapone can't really tell us much of anything, can he? Yes, I'm afraid he was no help at all. I suppose that means we're back where we started. But at least we can be sure that this close friend we're after is a resident of St. Mystere. Mustn't give up, Luke. Let's continue to ask around. Yeah, anyone in here? Nope. Not even anyone in here. Crumbs Cafe. Alright. Oh, another piece of the thing. Oh, yo. Not being a member of our society myself, I've never so much as had a conversation with Baron Reinhold. Now, Sonny, as much as I'd like to keep chuckling, I'm awful and tired. I think I need to go lie down. Are you feeling unwell, sir? Oh, I'm just plumb exhausted lately. It's been awful noise coming from the tower, you see. It's gotten so loud I can't sleep or wink at night. Okay. That's interesting. So it's gotten louder then? Or more frequent? Is that what you're saying? I don't know. Do you know what's causing the noise? Yeah, it's just a rumour, but I heard that every time that sound rips through St. Mystere, someone disappears. They say that ones who've gone missing are people who've been talking about feeling tired. Yeah, but those who disappear are back before you know it. So it's probably just a load of poppycock. Whenever the noise sounds, someone disappears. Interesting. Do you think the peculiar sound has anything to do with that strange old man who abducted Raymond? It's certainly a possibility, isn't it? But why would he release his victims after going through the trouble of kidnapping them? Give me this. Scrap of paper. Professor, there's something on the ground here! You're right. It appears to be a scrap of paper. Will you check if anything's written on it? Sure thing! Let's see here. The boss complimented my latest model today. He's a good guy and he's given me a new sense of purpose. I'm sure this is my true calling. I want to perfect my skills so I can repay the man for his generosity. This sounds like a great deal. This sounds a great deal like a journal entry, doesn't it? Judging by how the writer uses the term the boss, I imagine he was under the employ of the Baron. I've constructed models to fit every situation, just like the boss asked me to. I got a smile when he sees it. I got a smile when I see how interested he is in them. That's the end of the entry. So do you suppose this person made some sort of models for a living? Okay, models of what? Because like model could be like a model number. For example, like, oh, this is the second model car. It could also be a model of a car. You know, you see what I'm saying there? Like,
Oh, Professor! You found what you were after? I don't mind that though. I got something important to talk to you about. Namely, chocolate. Help me solve this puzzle. I'll tell you something I bet you'll find very interesting. Hold on.
puzzle number 069. Chocolate puzzle. You have a hankering for chocolate, so you buy a huge sheet of 30 chocolate squares. The sheet is 5 by 6. You can break the chocolate at lines that run between squares. You aren't allowed to stack multiple segments on top of each other. Keeping those rules in mind, what's the fewest number of times you'll need to break the chocolate in order to separate each of the 30 chocolate squares? Separate each of the 30 chocolate squares. Okay. So, you can't stack them. And you're only allowed to run the lines between the squares. What? Okay. Alright, okay. Don't tell me that this isn't just doing it the normal way. It's common for people to start thinking about the way they need to break the chocolate in order to achieve the object in hand. However, the truth is that no matter how you break the chocolate, the answer you arrive at will be the same. Yeah, okay. I'm taking a second one because that didn't make any sense. Split a sheet of chocolate and you get 2 segments so that only one before. If you then break one of your segments, you get a total of 3 segments. Break a third, regardless of what segment you choose, you get a total of 4 segments. Chocolate, do you see the pattern here? Okay. Right. 1 goes to 2. 2 goes to 4. 4 goes to 6. 4 goes to 8. Okay. Right. 8 goes to 16. And then from... Oh, I see. So you'd cut it in half and you just keep turning the piece of chocolate. So you need 1, 2, 3, 4 cuts. Right? Is that what we're saying? So you can do it in 4? I'm assuming you do it in 4. That's my guess then. Looking at that, the way that's written, right?
Luke, here's my answer.
No? Okay.
Frankly, I'm ashamed.
Over one way all the ways to go about the answer. Don't think too hard. Think about how your chocolate will end up and try working backwards. What? Okay. Okay. You only cut along the lines. Yeah, see, I'm... Okay, you can't align around the squares. You aren't allowed to stack multiple segments on top of each other. But I mean, here's the thing, like, if I cut... Let's say I cut here and cut the chocolate in half and things. What? Okay, no, I'm taking the third hint on this. Since you can't break multiple segments of chocolate... Oh! You can only break the chocolate at lines that run between it and you aren't allowed to stack. What? Increase the total number of segments you have by 1. If you call that on, the rest is... It's 29. What? That seems like that's completely wrong. That is by far and away the worst. No. Fuck puzzle number 069. That is bullshit and wrong. But we did get 1919, so... If you follow the rules set out in the puzzle, it really doesn't matter how you break up the chocolate. The number of segments you have increased by 1 each time you break a chunk off the sheet. Start with 1 segment of chocolate, so 29 breaks later. Oh... I see. That's what they are implying from this. See, I was looking at it like, hey, you make a cut along one, and then you leave it in place, and then you make another cut along the thing, and you end up with 4, so you double it each time. And it's like, yeah. Now that makes sense. Okay, but how about this info I promised? If you want to experience the best dining in St. Mystère, you've got to check out Crouton's restaurant. Everything he makes is yummy. Don't even get me started on the stews. You have to try it for yourself. World map. I'll put that in Layton's room, I suppose. Alright. Well, let's also check on the inn for a second. Because I don't know whether or not he likes any of that stuff. Alright, what you like? A knowledge of geography is key to any puzzle fan. What brushwork? Okay. I wonder if it's tea time yet. What do you have about this? You don't know about that. Yep, it's a map of the world. It's a different world as well, according to the Professor Layton series. Look, you can see it looks very different. Unless it's like a upside down map or a mirror image of a map. I don't know. Maybe. Where to the east is America? Ugh, that'd be weird. I don't know. Either way, that chocolate puzzle doesn't quite have the best wording. I'm not a huge fan of that. That was not fun. Because I'm there like, oh, I'm running my knife along things. You there? Yes, you. Do you mean me, good sir? Yep, you. This flower vase is yours, right? I've been keeping it nice and safe for you. I've never seen anyone just forget something like this while shopping. You're a very space case. I'm sorry, but you must be mistaken. I've never seen that vase before in my life. What? This fancy vase doesn't belong to you. So why'd that guy tell me to give this to you? What did this man look like? Well, my hat was has a way of obscuring certain details from me. It's the worst, I tell you. But back to the issue at hand. The mystery man wasn't a regular around here, that's for sure. Don't sweat it, though. I'll just give it back to the guy, and I'll just give it back to the next guy I see him. So, speaking of flower vases, I know a puzzle I bet you'll like. It's not a hard one or anything, but it's the least I can do for bothering you about that vase. Okay, puzzle number 070. The Shattered Vase. Someone knocked over a fabulous vase, put the pieces together. There's one catch though. Mixing all the pieces a single piece from a different vase. Okay, well, let's start with this, because we know that's definitely there. And let's start with this, because we know that's definitely there. This definitely fits in there. That much is assured. That much is assured. And then it's this piece here. Okay. Yeah, that's really not a hard puzzle.
That should do it.
Oh, I guess they give you a very easy puzzle because they don't want to basically flashbang you with a hard puzzle that you get stuck on forever. Repairing the vase wasn't much of a challenge, was it? Oh, if only fixing things in real life were that simple. Indeed, indeed. I got a good head on your shoulders. I'm impressed. By the way, you sure you don't want to take some fresh sausage home with you? Believe me, there are some links you don't want to be missing. No thank you, we're just fine. Too bad. Not to burst your chops or anything, but that deal was a one-time offer. Maybe you'd have said yes if you knew that was at stake. I think we're done here, Luke. I couldn't agree more, Professor. The Shattered Vase. Interesting. The hell is this then? What kind of lout just throws trash on the ground? Rubbish, Luke. Rubbish. We're in London, or the British countryside. I'm going to pick it up. It's an old newspaper. Honestly, you'd think that everyone would know that rubbish goes in the rubbish bin. Wait a second. You have to come take a look at this article. Well, would you look at that? It seems to be Inspector Chelmy. Look at that. Detective Chelmy, hailed as brilliant detective and devout husband. Chelmy hailed as brilliant detective and devoted husband. Chelmy celebrates each successful case with his favourite treat, his wife's sweet potato fritters. Wait, what? Wow! Who saw that one coming? He's so gruff that I never imagined he had a soft side like that. Just look at that old grump grinning from over his plate of sweet potato fritters. I knew he was fussing over nothing when he said he hated sweets back at Reinhold Manor. That's right, Luke, he did say that. How very curious. Okay. Wait. Idea. This is a really dumb idea, and it's literally based off a single line that Luke said about Chelmy smelling of smoke. Remember that weird Waluigi guy who was like, no, I'll get you, Leon. That guy, who also happened to be the guy who was standing on the other screen about the vase. Is he pretending to be Chelmy? That's my only guess, is that Chelmy's not Chelmy. Okay. Because, yeah, that is indeed a mystery. Chelmy. Though Chelmy claims to dislike all sweets, a scrap of newspaper Luke found claims that his favourite food is sweet potato fritters. That being the case, why did Chelmy fly into such a rage when Matthew brought him sweets to the manor? Indeed. That is a curiosity. You, puzzle, give me! So it's true what I'm hearing about the two of you? Are you really running around town in search of the Reinhold fortune? That's correct, sir. We're in search of a close friend of Baron Reinhold's. We believe he has entrusted this friend with an important note. Gracious, that's quite a search you have on your hands. Oh, excuse me, my name is Archibald. The Baron and I were great friends, thick as thieves. We used to have the most amazing conversations late into the night. Do you think that perhaps I am the one you're searching for? Yes, I think so. What luck that after all this searching, we should bump into you in a place like this. I have one question. Do you recall ever receiving a small note or written message from the Baron? No, I don't remember ever receiving anything from the sort from Gus. But he did give me a fine desk that once belonged to him. It's at my home. Maybe it holds some kind of clue. The Baron's desk, you say? Excellent. Would you like to come over to my house and take a close look at it? You are most gracious. If you'd be kind enough to allow us to look at it, we would be very grateful. I'm sure Gus wouldn't mind you two fine puzzle lovers such as yourselves having a look over his desk. Actually, let me impart a few pearls of wisdom on you while I've got your attention. Focusing on your case is all well and good, but if you don't solve puzzles, you'll be sorry later. So make an effort to find some puzzles around the town and just solve them once you can. Take it from this old-timer, it's good to stop and smell the puzzles sometimes. Like my accent that's slipping, fucking hell. Alright, I'll get off my high horse now. Let's head over to me house. Follow me. This is Gus's old desk. Take all the time you need to examine it. Also, that's not how you spoke. It's not Gus's. That should be Gus's with no apostrophe S at the end of that. Splendid. Luke, let's get right to it. Okay, this one? I'm assuming this has got the puzzle. Give me a puzzle. Anything? It'd have to be in it. There's nothing in here. Let's look someplace else. Okay. What about in here then? It seems to be a note. It may point us in the direction of the golden apple. What do you make of this X?
I'm afraid I just don't know at the moment. The hunt begins. Ha-ha! We've finished the hunt. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Wonderful. But, what the f does it mean? Sorry to interrupt you, but I just received a call from you from the innkeeper, Beatrice. Seems she's concerned about one of her lodgers, and she'd like your thoughts on the problem. Well, we'd best go help her. Thank you, Archibald. Now off to the inn we go, Luke. Yes. Got a puzzle for me, maybe? Might be. And then, can't really be finished so soon, can you? Oh, no, I'm not. Okay, fine, you don't want me to talk to me. Oh, hello, Archibald, that's where you were. Puzzle? Hey, mister, it's good to see you again. See, I'm totally stuck here and could really use your help. My friend told me this puzzle the other day and I just can't solve the thing. Could you help me? Okay. What you got? Puzzle number 067, the chocolate code. Ooh, what the fuck? On Valentine's Day, your gadget-loving technophile girlfriend gave you a most unusual slab of chocolate. While the jumble of letters looks like nonsense, if you manage to decode the letters written on each chocolate, a message from your sweetheart will appear. What is she trying to tell you? Oh God, hang on a sec. Is this like a keyboard thing? Because it's saying technophile girlfriend, so it's looking at like a keyboard? What? Gen C NW. G E N C Y space N Y. It's gotta be like this has gotta be a like a thing on a keyboard or something, right? Also, there's bites in the chocolate? Wait. Is this like a thing where it's like the letter is down from it? So down from G, left of C, left of Y, or yeah, right. So left of N, left of W. Oh, fucking hell, hang on a sec, let me go look at a picture of a fucking QWERTY keyboard for a sec. QWERTY keyboard. Let me just have a picture of that shit up. Hang on. Yeah. Right. So is it down from G? It could be V or B. V or B. E seems to be fine. Left of... That was C, right? Left of C is V. Okay. Left of Y is U. Right of N is B. And, right, W is Q. Okay, let's try it the other way. So, above G is T or Y. Or Y. E. To the thing. That's there. That's T. Next to N is M. And next to that is E. Is it text me? It's gotta be text me, right? Input. T. Alright. E. X. T. Me. Okay. Text me's gotta be what that is,
should
right?
do it.
There we go.
Another puzzle solved.
Very nice. And there's the 69! Yeah. Your girlfriend's message is text me. The bytes taken out of the chocolate show you how each letter written on the chocolate relates to the letter on a keyboard. Yeah. Could have just written the phrase text me. Oh, is that all you had to do to figure it out?
Why didn't I think of that? Can you keep a secret? Don't tell Adrian you told me the answer, okay? Thanks, mister. Okay. The cat got another puzzle for me? Probably, knowing this bloody cat. There sure doesn't seem to be a lot of animals around town. You're quite the animal lover, aren't you, Luke? Now come along, we don't have time to sit here and play around. No, but I wanted to think there was a puzzle from these lot. Oh, fine, Professor. Let's go back to the inn then. See what we've got. What do you got? Eh? Welcome back, Professor. I've been so looking forward to your return. Thank you. Was there something you wish to discuss with me? Oh my, yes! Just listen to this. One of the guests here just performed a doze and dash routine on me. The man's gone, and so are all his things. I'd like you to bring him back. I'm a businesswoman after all. How can I run a business with scoundrels skipping out on the bill like this? Would you mind if I looked around the man's room? Please do. Look all you want. Here, I'll show you in. Yuck! What an absolute pigsty! This whole place stinks of smoke and there's trash everywhere. Beatrice, can you describe this guest's appearance for me? Well, he had a sharp mustache and was pretty clear he wasn't from around here. That was obvious, otherwise he'd have had a house. A mustache reeks of smoke? Oh! Do you suppose you'll be talking about Inspector Chelmy? Oh my god, the game's literally telling me this. Inspector Chelmy? Isn't that the self-important windbag who's been up at Reinhold Manor? No, that's not him. The man who stayed here just looked so much more vile. He was wearing a long trench coat. I'm sure you know the type. Oh, where could he have run off to? Sorry to ask you this, Professor, but would you mind be a darling and find the thief who skipped out on his bill? Yeah, okay, so I think the game is basically telling me, oh, Chelmy is that guy. Be a darling and find that bill-dodging thief? Honestly, how are we ever going to make progress on our search for the golden apple? Things aren't looking good. No one knows anything about the item in question, and we have no leads. I'm beginning to wonder if this golden apple ever existed in the first... that everyone is in a flap over even existed. Now, Luke, I wouldn't say we're without any leads. Think, my boy, there's a place in St. Mystere that every villager has warned us to stay away from. What do you mean? The tower, Luke. No matter who we ask, no one seems to know a thing about the place. But suppose for a moment that the tower had something to do with the golden apple. Then it follows that the people of St. Mystere, scared to draw near the tower, wouldn't know anything. Oh, of course! We need to investigate that tower! The tower marks the far northern border of St. Mystere. Let's search the road north of the market for a route to the tower. Indeed. The elusive tower. Search the village for a path to the tower. Alright, there we are. Oh, did I forget to swap a chapter? I think I did. No, I didn't. The elusive tower. Sweet. We'll save our progress. How are we looking on this? How are we looking? 6 hours and a bit? No, you know what? I do think that's a good stopping point because there are 9 chapters, so we're looking pretty good. I think we'll get this done. Yeah, but there's a really... No. We'll go for one more. Find a path to the tower. We'll see what we can find. I was looking at that like that might be a bit short, which it is. I was right. Okay. What are you? Good day, gentlemen. How's your investigation coming along? Can't imagine it's much fun asking questions all day, so how about a puzzle to liven things up? Let's go. Let's see what you got. Puzzle number 072. The Sound of Silence. Okay. Which of these words doesn't make the sound of silence? Huh? Chord, note, scale, treble, rest. Doesn't make the sound of silence, because these are all musical terms. Doesn't make the sound, but it's not. I don't think it's based on that. I think it's make the sound of silence, which is nothing. What? Chord, treble, scale. Rhythm. I mean, like, we've got, like, silent letter, like, rhythm. R-Y-T-H-E-M, rhythm, but there's the H in there that looks like it's weird. Treble. You could probably say that there's no E in treble. Chord, C-O-R-D, chord or chord, so you could say that's one of them. Scale, I guess you could do the same thing with treble. So, rest. Oh, it's the sound of silence. Everything else has a silent letter in it. What the fuck's in note then? Huh? This is my guess. I'm fucking guessing on this one, I'll admit it.
I think I've got it.
Yeah.
Layton's apprentice saves the day.
Yay! 2009 Picker Rats. That's right, the answer is rest, as all of the other options have silent letters in them. No? Really? No? No? No, they don't? What? I'm so confused. I guess the old advice to write what you know about doesn't apply here. That was just too easy. You know, right now I'm penning a mystery novel, and I'm basing the protagonist on you. This is why I've been observing you so carefully. In fact, the more I see of you, the better. So good luck with your search. I'll be watching. A reading lamp. Put that in Layton's room, I guess, because he's the one with the reading. So, yeah. Okay. Let's keep going further north. Let's keep going further north. Let's go find the thing. Find the thing. Okay, so we can just go here, huh? Okay. Oh. What we got? Puzzle? Hidden puzzle? There's a hidden puzzle here. Okay. Puzzle number 119. Red and blue 1. Blue box holes and blue balls. Okay. Slide them around. Okay, well this is not too difficult to do. Because you essentially just want to do... this. No. Restart. Sorry, you want to put... one of the balls in here, and then you want to go like this. Like this, I think. Okay. I think that's about right. Because these are the only two that can move right now, so if I do that... that's fine. I do that. Oh, fucking slide over, you dick. Slide over. Thank you. Right. So that moves that there, but I want to move this one down and out. Okay, yeah, I want to keep sliding that way. This one goes there, because now it has to. It just has to, right? So that's good. That starts things off nicely. But I need to make sure that I have enough space to move everything around. So I can't just be like... So, doing that, what I can now do is something like this. This can go there. This can go there. This can go there. And now we need to move the top one across, if it's all possible. Yes, so... Put that there. Put it up there. Put that there like that. Put that there like that. Now, we have a system. We have a system. Okay. Yep. Got a system. Got a system. Okay. I have a system. And I'm trying to do this in as few moves as possible. So I gotta take this a little slower. Yep. Right. I think this works. Yep, this works. Because now, what I do is... I'm 1 or 2 over. God damn it. Yep. Because then this goes like this, I believe. Like that. I think this works. I think I'm like 2 over on the best solution, but this works. That works. That's easy. Easy peasy. Very easy. Very easy. Fun, but easy.
I did it! Yes!
Doing that in the smallest number of moves possible. 30. I hate that. That puzzle was a tough one. The fact that the fucking stylus doesn't like working with it is a bit of a bitch, but... Okay, how do you do that faster then? I guess you don't need to move as many of the balls out and you can just properly use space? That'd be my guess. Okay. Well, where do we go then? Hello, we got another one of these things. Oh, what's this on the ground? It appears to be another scrap of paper. Could you please read what's written on it, Luke? Leave it to me, Professor. The boss hasn't been himself since Lady Violet's passing, and he shows no signs of recovering. That's why I've decided I'll make one as a tribute to Lady Violet. I'm sure it will put a smile on his face. Ah, yes. Now it makes sense. Could our mysterious author be him? I've worked my fingers to the bone trying to cheer up the boss. Looking over St. Mystere, I see a thriving, bustling village. With so many villagers to keep him company, maybe he can finally be happy again. That's the end of the page. Professor, what's the matter? You look deep in thought. I can't confirm my suspicions at the moment, but I think it's safe to say this goes deeper than we thought. Okay. Huh. What is this?
Yeah! Oh me, oh my! It's not every day I see a handsome book around these parts. Your looks are very impressive, dearie, but let's see if you've got the smarts. Try this puzzle for size.
I'd be happy to solve any puzzle you have, madam, but I don't believe we've met before. Are you...
What the fuck is she saying? You want to know my name, dearie? I'll tell you as soon as you solve this puzzle.
Okay. Who the fuck is you? Puzzle number 102. Bloody hell, okay. Aces and the Joker. You've scattered a deck of 52 cards and 1 Joker face down on the table so that you don't know which card is where. Next, you start turning the cards over one by one. Assuming that you can't flip a card over twice, what is the percentage odds that you will turn over all 4 aces before you turn over the Joker? All 4 aces. Oh god, this is a weird probability. Let's just assume that you've... it's every 52, every other 52 doesn't matter. Every other 52 doesn't... like, every other card that's not one of those doesn't matter for this. So we've essentially only got 5. So it is 4 out of 5 times 3 out of 4 times... times 2 out of 3 times 1 out of 2, right? That cancels, that cancels, that cancels, that cancels, that cancels, that cancels. It's just a 1 in 5, right? Because we don't care what order those cards come up in. It's just 4 of them have to be that, 3 of them have to be that, 2 of them have to be that, 1 of them has to be that. So it's just a 1 in 5, right? What are the percentage odds? It's 20%, right? That makes sense to me. Because it's a 1 in 5.
Here's my answer.
Right? Yes. That's really weirdly
Another
worded.
puzzle solved.
Because you start, like, none of the other cards actually matter. Yes. That's right. While it may seem like you need to take other cards into account, no card in the deck, save the Joker and 4 aces, plays any part in calculating the percentages. Knowing that, you only have to deal with 5 cards in your calculations. The rest is easy. You have 5 cards to flip, you need one of those 5 cards to be last, so your answers are 1 out of 5 or 20%. Yep. Because it doesn't matter about the order of any of the others, so it's a 1 in 5 that's the last card. But it's always fun to show it the other way around as well.
Yes, indeed, that's right. Smarts and looks. You're the total package, aren't you? I'm Martha, and I just love cards, especially puzzles that use cards. Oh, they're my favourites. I don't think I've mentioned how much I enjoy the company of a handsome gentleman. Professor, don't we have somewhere to be right now?
Yes, we do, Luke. Coin. Coins. Oh shit, not another hidden puzzle.
Look, it's a hidden puzzle!
Okay, fine. Let's see what you've got. Painting a cube. Okay. In front of you sits a blank paper cube that you've decided to paint. You need to paint the cube so that all faces are touching it are different colors. Using 3 colors of paint, how many paint can you paint the cube so that it satisfies the above condition? Yes. Yes, I can. Okay. What? Assume that you can't leave any sides of the square blank. Oh. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Let me just read the bottom of that. Each painting scheme should be using 3 colors of paint. How many ways can you paint the cube so that it satisfies the above condition? Each painting scheme should be a different pattern, not just the same pattern with the colors rearranged. What? Also assume that you can't leave it blank. Well, there's only one way then, because you just put blue on one side, blue on the other side, red on one side, red on the other, yellow and yellow on the other. If you can't leave one blank to give me a 4th color, I don't think you can do it any other way, right? Right? Is that it? I'm not sure on that one. That might be right, but I don't... Because, like, you can do... So, you need to paint the cubes that all faces that touch are different color. What? Yeah, all faces that it touches are different colors. What? So, does that mean that it has to be like... You can't have blue touch blue, but it can touch 2 yellows, for example? Because there's only one way to do that then, right? I'm pretty sure there's only one answer. Isn't there? Is there? Right, there's got to be one way that paints it correctly. It's only one. The answer is only one. Any other option is just the same, like, it's just the same pattern. Because if this is blue, then none of the other 4 sides that touch it are blue. So I can't put a blue anywhere around it, and it has to go on the underside. So there's only one answer. There's only one possible solution. You can change the colors around, but it doesn't end up mattering. It doesn't matter at all. There's only one answer.
Yes!
Right? You have to paint the cube with the 3 colors, then your only choice is to paint opposite sides of the cube the same color. As seen in the diagram above, even if you were to change where you used each color, rotating the cube proves that you're really just reusing the same idea of painting opposite sides the same color. There's only one unique way to paint, color this cube using 3 paints. Yes. I could do that puzzle standing on 1 foot! Good for you, Luke. Okay. Anything else? No? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Huh? I think this is the dead end! And it does appear to be the only road, doesn't it? Gosh, that tower sure does look awfully ominous, doesn't it? Seeing it up close, I can understand why the villagers are so scared of the place. Let's take a closer look at this wall. There might be more to it than meets the eye. Oh, I have an idea. Press the X. Press it. Press it at the point.
What?
Who are you? Oh. Hello.
And who might you be?
Well, I'd rather not say. Huh?
Calling it now.
What are you hiding?
She's the Baron's
Seek
daughter.
Access to the tower. Do you think you could help us, miss?
The tower? Huh?
Oh, wait!
And off she runs. What just happened? What in the world was that about? Huh? Oh, hello. Professor, what's this? A Ferris wheel ticket? Very curious indeed. Luke, that girl may have dropped this to tell us where we should head next. But why would she want to help us? Your guess is as good as mine, Luke. Still, I can't shake the feeling that she's trying to help us. Well, your intuition hasn't ever been wrong. Let's see what we can find around that park's Ferris wheel.
That's right, Layton. Go straight to the park. You've been a thorn in my side for too long. I think it's about time for you to disappear. For good. Wahoo!
I'm just making him Waluigi. Oh. Well, that was the elusive tower. Are you kidding me? Seriously? Oh, right. The Slayer Baron, salutations! From Fortnite to Layton, salutations. It is a pleasure to see you here. We hope that you all find yourselves well. Welcome on in, Raiders. We are Ultrasonic Blur, your friendly, non-Euclidean new being who lives in between a white and a black hole, taking a peek into this universe. How was Fortnite? Did you get that #1 victory royale, as it were? All that good enough? Ninja93, thank you so much for the follow as well. We hope you are enjoying yourselves. You know what's funny? We were literally just about to say that's where we end, but guess what? Now it's not. Look what you've done to us, Baron. You have made us continue on. If you haven't played a Professor Layton game before, don't worry. You're an ADHD person off your meds who loves solving puzzles. I love this game. So far, it's been pretty damn good. A little ham-fisted on explaining some of the things. There's a new one coming out? Oh, that's right, there is. On the world of Steam, isn't it? Which is ironically not on Steam, it's on the Switch. Which is funny. That should be great. We did get wins. Did music mode and Lego too. Nice. Awesome. So, our current mysteries as it stands are not too bad. We're still trying to find this golden apple. I initially was like, okay, after a little bit of time, it was like, this girl has disappeared, or like his daughter, and he loves his daughter, but she wasn't written into the will, so maybe she's lost somewhere, so he's like, this was the name he gave to his daughter, so he's actually asking us to go find his daughter to give her the inheritance? I don't know, though, because that was weird. The crank's gone missing. I honestly completely forgot the crank had gone missing. There was a loud noise here. Chelmy is definitely Waluigi. Is 100% Waluigi. I don't know who Waluigi is, but he's definitely that because the game quite ham-fistedly told us that she is. Lady Dahlia? They resembles... I don't know. I don't know. The random abductions as well. Raymond's involved with that. It's all over. The rumbling tower seems to have some importance to it. And now we've got to go find a... something at the Ferris wheel. This is how the painting's coming along. It's fine. This took us way too long to do. Don't ask how long. The answer was too long. Of course everybody loves Raymond. Raymond is having a lot of fun. How's the inn doing? How is the inn doing? We've not perfected every one of these things, but it's gone well. It's a bit brighter than you think. Fine. Okay, that'll do. I'm just getting a lot of good stuff. Our gizmo, we're missing, I don't know, an ear on this thing. But that's fine. We are, as you can see, we've done 70 puzzles. I think we've got like 3 or 4 of them where it's been a bit weird on the wording of stuff. I hate number puzzle 069. That one was stupid and wrong and dumb, and I refuse to believe that we got that one wrong. The answer should have been 4. You can break it in 4. So what are we looking for? Visit the park. Yes, we've also been trying to give everyone a different voice, but obviously there's about 12 different people here, so we've had no real... There's like, you know, like... There's like one of us and like 20 odd people here. So I've just had to figure that out. Oh, you have a puzzle? Do you have a puzzle? I don't know if you have a puzzle. Either way, Baron, if you do need to head off and do all those things that you require, I struggle when they're that, mate. Yes, it is ridiculous. Especially when it's like kids of young ages. It's like, I can't do kid voices, not very well. They all sound the same. But yes, if you do need to go and rest from your #1 victory royale or go do other things that you need to do in order to be able to survive, please do go do them. Thank you so much for stopping everyone off. If not, you're more than welcome to join us for some more Professor Layton puzzle fun, or luck, or do whatever it is you need to do. Thank you so much once again for dropping everyone off here. It has been it will be a pleasure to take care of them. Ariadne is real nice, but she comes up with some tough puzzles. As you can see. Oh, that's... Okay, no. I thought you had another... I thought you were going to give me another puzzle. Damn it. Okay, well, the park was this way, right? I'll be honest. Yeah. I do. It's been 12 hours, but I shall lurk. It's been great to see you. Likewise, Baron. Thank you so much for dropping everyone else. Yes, go and rest and ingest water and other foodstuffs into one of your several orifices that you have. It will be good for you and keep you alive, which is what you need to do. This park has been closed every time we've come by. What do you suppose that is, Professor? I haven't the foggiest idea. Perhaps we should ask someone at the town hall. Really? You want me to go all the way to the town bloody hall? All right then. Okay. There we go. The abandoned park. Does the park hold the way into the tower? Search the park grounds to find out. Wait, was that it? No way, that was it. There's no way. That was the start of it, wasn't it? That was definitely the start of it. That was definitely the start of it. Okay, to the town hall. Where was the town hall? So this one? It's this one. It's right? It's this one, right? Yes.
Oh, yes, hello. I know you. Yes, hello. What's that you say? Yes, my name's Rodney. The gate to the park is locked shut. No, that's impossible. We've employed a caretaker who should have everything up and running.
Be that as it may, the gate is locked shut, and we can't gain entrance to the place. Would you please open it for us?
That sort of thing is the job of the park caretaker. I strongly advise you go find him.
Well, where do you think we might find this caretaker?
Now that's a good question, isn't it? Managing the park is the caretaker's duty, but who knows who manages the caretaker? I can't say it's not one of my duties. I'm here with all these forms, you see. What a bureaucracy! He manages the town's sewer systems as well. Now, unless you have some form you need filling out, I strongly advise you beat it. Like I will with all these forms later.
Gosh, he is rude. The sewers. And pleasant as it might be, it is one place we haven't searched yet. Perhaps we will find a clue to our mystery down there. I've only seen one manhole in town. Oh, right, the one on the path to the park, right? Well, it's a dirty job, but someone has to do it. Off we go. Okay. I like how every time they do this, the game's like, yes, you know, this place where you need to go now. They put a map. I feel like you could just put a marker on the map and be like, this is where we need to go. But yeah, there it is. Down in there, right? Okay, down in there we go. What the hell? What the hell? Oh, hi. Are you the caretaker? Excuse me, are you by any chance the park caretaker? No. I am an explorer of El Mundo. Right now, I'm trying to familiarize myself with the local culture. Don't know. Okay, another accent for you. No, right now I am an explorer of El Mundo. Right now I am trying to familiarize myself with the local culture. Oh, well, please pardon my mistake then. Have a pleasant day, sir. Wait, for one moment, s'il vous plaît. Oh, is he French? I just saw a man in work clothes pass here. Could he be the caretaker you seek? It's not a French accent, is it? Is it French? I think so. I don't know accents very well. He could very well be. Which way did he go? Probably to the right. Pero, maybe it was the left? I see. Are you feeling all right? You seem a bit directionally challenged for being an explorer. I just arrived here after years of world travel. Je ne sais pas the local geography here, that's all. I'm going to rest too, but I hope you have an awesome stream and catch you next time. By all means, Ninja, go and rest. We hope that your rest is well. Enjoy. If you are going to sleep, then enjoy the time travel to the future. Hopefully, we'll see you there as well. But thank you so much for stopping by. Enjoy your evening or morning or afternoon, whatever it is for you. I see. In that case, please forgive me for making another assumption. Now please excuse us, as we need to get going. Oh wait! Which way to the villaggio? 6 a.m. Yeah, you should probably be asleep. Jeez, go to bed. Go to bed. Sleep. ¿Dónde está el train station? Okay, well he had no idea where he was going then. Starchin' scarfin'? Well, don't you look surprised? But you didn't expect to see me in a place like this, eh? The river that encircles most of St. Mystère is right past this pipe. But don't you go getting any ideas you can't cross it. Give up on those ridiculous notions and return into the rest of the world and settle down here. I suppose it's a tough translation to make. Here's a puzzle to help you get situated. Statchen, what the fuck? Puzzle number 084, which box to move? In preparation for your big move, you've packed your belongings into 20 boxes and arranged them as shown below. With everything packed, you are now ready to label each box with its contents. In order to do so though, you'll need to move a few boxes around. How many boxes can't be labeled without rearranging the stack? Well, let's see. We've got 20 boxes, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So there are 6 boxes that we're missing, but one of them you can get around from going behind it. So 1, 2, 3. We can get 3 more boxes, I think. 3 more boxes can be got from around the back, right? Which would be, like, essentially we've got, this is what the boxes look like. As it stands right now, you can't see the last 3 because they're hidden by, number, 5, 6, and 7. Like 5, 6, 7, 8, and 12 are covering them and pushed in the way. But if you go around the back to them, you can get to them without any issue. So that's fine, which means you can hit all 4 of those, which means it is just the 3 that are hidden behind 5, 6, and 7, right? I think it's just 3, because there's nothing saying that we can't go around the back, so I think it's just 3. I think it's 3 boxes. This is also why when you stack stuff, you write what it is first. Because, yeah, you'd think originally it's 6 if they were pushed up against the wall, but it's not. See, look at that. Quite right. Moving from the top level, you have 1, 4, 6, and 9 boxes. The only boxes you can't access without rearranging things are the 3 indicated in the above picture. Yep. Because they're all hidden behind everything. If you can go round the whole lot of them, that's great. Well done. I like the way you get all fired up over puzzles. You're my kind of guy. So hurry up and get settled already. St. Mystère is happy to have you. Okay. Great. That's fine. Let me just check the other way then. What was down here? I believe that's our person we were looking for. Let's check, what's down here, if there's anything. Oh, we're out here! Hello! It's the car! I certainly didn't foresee sewers leading to a place like this. Look, Luke, there's my automobile. Oh, puzzle number 085, Weekend Getaway. Okay. You and your girlfriend went on a road trip over the weekend. On the way to your destination, you drove 180 miles and your girlfriend drove the rest of the way. Coming home on the exact same roads, your girlfriend drove the first 150 miles and then you got behind the wheel for the last leg of the journey. So, what's the difference in miles between the distance you drove and the distance your girlfriend drove? What? Your girlfriend drove the rest of the way. She drove the first 150 miles and then you got behind her to the last leg. So what's the difference in miles between the distance you drove and the distance your girlfriend drove? Okay, so we have 180 plus n. And then we have x plus 150. They must equal the same thing, right? They both equal each other. So knowing that, we can basically put the two things together and shove it into one thing. So, we have x plus n must equal 180 plus 150. Okay? That we definitely know. Now to equals 80 plus 150, which is 330. Okay, so x, yeah, we'll call that x, and we'll call that y, just for now. Yeah, we'll call that x, we'll call that y. Okay, so x plus y equals 330. So we can now substitute it and move things around. We know we can move that around to where if we just have x plus y equals 330, if we move those around, you end up with x equals 330 minus y. And we can shove that back into the other formula. So what we end up with doesn't help. Doesn't help. No, because we go back to the top one. 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 180. We go back and we substitute it into these ones, right? So it's 180 plus x and y plus 150. Those two equal each other. So can we substitute that into any of the other formula? I think we can. So let's start with the top one. Let's start with that. So with that information, we have 180 plus 330 minus y should equal a number. We'll just call it n for now. Let me just see. And n's going to equal the same thing both times. We'll just call it n. It doesn't actually matter right now. So that is 330 plus that goes to 400. It's 510 minus y. 510 minus y equals n. And now if I check the same thing for x, we end up with 300 and wait, is it just 510? Okay, and then what was it? 150 plus 330, so it's 480 miles minus x equals n. Okay, so put those two together as well. We end up with yeah, if we put those all together, it's 510 plus 480 minus x minus y equals 2n. This is both journeys, that's fine. I'm getting really concerned that this is getting big, but it's 990 miles. 990 minus x minus y equals 2n. Which we know just... I'm taking a hint, because I'm spiraling here. Something's getting spiraled. Distances both to and from your destination are exactly the same. On the way there, you drove 180 miles. On the way home, you drove away. On the way home, you drove one way minus... What? I'm so is it just... What? Does it not matter how much the partner drove? It's just how little she drove on the second time. Ha. Think about the distance your girlfriend drove. On the way there, she drove one way minus... And then on the way home, she drove 150 miles. Yeah, total distance each person drove must include the trip out of the park and back. If you combine the earlier information about each leg of the trip, you'll see that it's one way minus 30 miles. Your girlfriends drove at what? Total of one way minus 30 miles. Oh! Oh! I see what they're saying. She drove this distance plus this distance, which is the equivalent of one way minus. So yeah, oh, I see. Yeah. So we're calling it instead. I'm looking at this trying to put things in. We're looking in terms of n for the distance. So yeah, you drove 180. So yeah, n minus 180 equals x. That's the distance we got there. And then on the way back, she drove n minus 180 plus 150. So she drove n minus 30 distance. Our guy drove 180 minus x and then drove n minus 150 together. That's what she did. So I think the distance difference is just 30. I think that's what the game's trying to tell me. I hate this fucking drawing system because you can't draw that much. You can't read shit on it. That's my guess. I don't want to say guess. That sounds wrong. Right? Yeah. I think that's what it's trying to say. Yeah. Because let's say that they both drove the whole way, each way. Then you'd both drive the same amount. It's just this minus this. Yeah. It's trying to figure that bit out. That's where things get weird. I want to see how this one works then.
I think I've got it.
Yeah. Wait, what?
I'm so embarrassed.
Oh shit! No, of course it's double that. She drove minus 30. That means it's... I forgot both ways. Times it by 2. It's 60. 60. Ah, fuck. God damn it. It's 60. Because that would be one way minus 30. So she did it. Yeah, it's 60. It's got to be 60, right? Yeah. I'm stupid. God damn it.
How does this sound?
I need to see I need to see how this is, like, worded out. Because my brain is starting to get the idea of what they're trying to say, but... Yeah. On the way going, returning, add the two things together. Yeah. That's right. As shown in the above chart, your girlfriend drove a total of one way minus 30 miles. You drove a total of one way plus 30 miles. Therefore, you drove 60 more miles. Ah, yeah. Because on the way return, it doesn't matter how long the actual distance is. We're just ignoring that. That's the shit that I was getting hung up on, is the idea that we can work out how far the distance actually is. You don't need to know. It cancels out. Yeah. It cancels out fully. Bang up job, Luke. Okay, a fossil. I'll go in Layton's room. Praise Helix! It's the Helix fossil. I wonder if I did that intentionally. Okay. Well, let's head back then. Okay. How's a tricky bugger? I like that. That's a good puzzle, but one that I need more space to be able to write out on. Is there anything here? Oh, we found a hint coin. Anything else? Nope.
Here we are. Oh there. What can I do for you, fellows?
You're the park caretaker, are you not? Would you mind opening the gate to the park for us?
Well, how could I refuse two curious lads such as yourselves? Well, I'd like to open up for you, but I've got to finish this repair job here before I can do anything else.
Is there anything we can do to help then?
Funny you should mention that. If I could just figure out the area on this map, I'd be done in a jiff. You any good with this? With things like that?
Puzzle number 086. Squares and circles. Okay. Sylvan brought you this diagram to see if you can help with him. Several circles and squares are pictured in the diagram below. How many times larger is the area of the blue square when compared to the area of the red square? Right. Okay. Okay. So let's see. That is let's do it in radius. Let's radius. Radius. Because this here is radius. We'll call that R, which means that the area of the blue square, the total area is 2 lots of R, and then times that by 4. So it is 8R. That is what that square is in total. Now you are already going to be smaller than that, because this square here, as you can see, isn't even an R in length. Yeah, it's not even like... Yeah. So that there is still R. So that is R minus a little bit. Oh, fuck. I know there's a goddamn easy way to show this. I want to say it's a quarter. But mathematically, I want to fucking prove it now. Oh, man. There's a fun maths way of showing this, and I don't know it. But essentially, we're looking at that saying that's 8R. This, again, this thing here doesn't hit the radius, so it's smaller than the radius, and this is smaller than that one still. But, man, I'm a piss and show it. Oh, I don't remember the ratio on this stuff. Because that circle there is, 2 pi, is just pi r squared, which is fine. But then I need to show what the size of this is in this. Okay. Well, in a right-angled triangle, that is just... That right there is still R. So, a squared plus b squared equals c squared, but I don't know how that helps me here. Unless... because that's R. How do I show the size of the... I don't remember. I don't remember how to show that. I really don't. But what I think it's trying to get me to... Oh, hang on. Here's an idea. Can I just do this and see that it's like 4 smaller squares or something? Is that what it's trying to show me? Oh, bollocks. Oh, I might want to take a hint on this. I want to say that it's a quarter of the size, so the blue square's 4 times bigger. But I don't know how to show that. Right? Because, like, that... Like, you can finagle that stuff around, right? I'm pretty sure that it is 4 times, but I don't know how to mathematically show that stuff. Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure that the... How many times bigger? It's 4 times bigger. Or... Okay. It's 4 times bigger. There's maths that can prove it, and I don't know how.
My answer.
I don't remember how, but it's 4 times bigger.
Another puzzle solved.
Right? And you can show it. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Fucking look at that. If you rotate the middle square 45 degrees, as shown in the picture above, the answer becomes apparent. The middle square has half the area of the larger blue square, and the little red square has half the area of the middle square. Therefore, the little red square is 1/4 the size of the blue square. The blue square is 4 times the size of the red square. Yeah, that's an easy way to show it. Fine work, the both of you. As soon as I take care of this busted main, I'll open the gate right for you. Okay, ding ding ding. That ought to take care of this mess.
Now let's open up the park, eh? A painting scrap. Oh, I'll have that. I'll have that. Just hold on 1 second there. Thank you. Alright. There we are. Park's yours to explore.
Professor, we're in!
Thank you. You've been of great help, caretaker. I hardly need thanking it, sir. After all, it's my job. Way back when, I used to keep the village. I used to keep it open every day, but these villagers don't care a whit for the me park. I'm glad you fellows stopped by. It's the first time I've been in a while. I've had to do my job. Okay, let me painting. Right, you. Oh, I know exactly where you go. You go right there. Ha ha! There we are. So missing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pieces. Okay. Not bad. How's the inn looking? You got a fossil, right? You probably love the fossil. You fucking love the fossil, don't you, Professor? I thought that was him saying fossil! I thought that was Layton saying fossil! What a find. Makes one reflect upon the planet's long history. Oh, an ammonite! It's really all swirly on the outside. I like you having it. I'm guessing both of them like it, which is fine, I guess. Well, that makes you very happy. So yeah, I guess. I mean, I could put the bookshelf and that in there. It's quite a big pile. It's a good thing I have this bookshelf. Okay, interesting. Very interessant. And what about you? You don't care for the painting, but you care for the painting. You don't care. Yes, there we are. Okay, they both have mediocre rooms. I'll take it. Okay. Alright. This park is really kind of sad, isn't it? It's all rusty and abandoned. It's just as Sylvan said. It seems that no one has set foot in this park for a dreadfully long time. Now, on to business. Let's give the grounds over the Ferris wheel a once-over. I expect we'll find something of interest there. But first and foremost, is there a puzzle somewhere? Probably. Oh my.
What is it, Professor? Look at this poster! This picture appears to be the same as the one on the ticket we printed. It looks like it's been posted here for ages. It's so faded you can't even read the letters. Oh! Hey, isn't that...
Yes, that is...
Yes, I thought so. That's little Flora there in the middle of the picture, isn't it?
Which means that person who we were talking to before was Flora, because she's got the same hair flick colour.
She looks exactly as she does in the portrait we saw of her in the Reinhold Manor.
It would seem that Baron Reinhold built this amusement park for the sole enjoyment of his daughter. Strange. I wonder why it wasn't more popular with the village folk once it was open to the public. Well, I don't suppose speculation will help us very much. Let's keep moving.
Right you are, Professor.
Okay. Nothing else. Ah, hint coin. I'm gonna need a lot of them. What about this way? Anything? No. Doesn't look like it.
This place is so run down, it looks like it hasn't been touched in years. What a shame. I bet it used to be a fun place. There's even a big tent like the kind you see in circuses.
Yes, there is something quite sad about it, isn't there? How strange. This was clearly a travelling carnival, so why was it left to rot here in St. Mystere?
I bet the Ferris wheel is a mess too. I suppose I won't get to use that ride ticket we picked up.
Well, we have better things to do than ride that thing, don't we? Somewhere in this park hides a clue to finding the golden apple, I'm sure of it. A hint coin. Ferris wheel stuff. Oh, big circus top. Okay. Nothing here. And on to the Ferris wheel then.
This must be the Ferris wheel we were looking for. Luke, why don't you look around and see if anything seems odd about it?
Sure thing, Professor.
Did you find anything out of the ordinary, Luke?
Not a thing. Maybe there's no secret hidden in this Ferris wheel after all.
That remains to be seen. Let's look around a bit more, shall we? Yeah. Ticket stands, all that kind of stuff. Uh-oh, hint coin. Happy to have that. And another one.
On 3, 4. Holy shit. Oh, fuck.
Oh, there's a puzzle. Though I can't put my finger on it, there's something quite odd about this Ferris wheel. It makes me wonder if we might have overlooked something important around the park. That reminds me, Luke. Have you heard this wonderful puzzle about the Ferris wheel? No, but I shall. Puzzle number 087, Ferris wheel riddle. There are two 10-seater cars attached to the Ferris wheel. The Ferris wheel turns so that one car rotates through the exit platform every minute. The wheel began operation at 10 in the morning and shut down 30 minutes later. What's the maximum number of people that could have taken a ride in that time permitted? Right. Okay. Well, let's see. 30 minutes later means that the last person to get on would have 10 minutes to go all the way around. So that means that actually this place shut down at 20 minutes. So, right? That's how that works, right? So it's just, yeah, get on at 10. 1 minute goes past, get on, 1 minute goes past, 1 minute goes past. So yeah, you get through in, let's look at how it works in 10 minutes. So, in 10 minutes, you end up with... Oh, but it's only 9, isn't it? Because you end up with 1 person, 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5, 6. Let's just show this as 6, for example. When one person gets on, we get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 people. That's how many people. Then... how many people could have taken a ride on the Ferris wheel? Is it just 40? It's just 40. It feels like it's not 40, but that's what my brain is immediately tricking me to. And I don't... But... 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, so you get 14, 16, 18, 20. Then, then someone steps on at the 10-minute mark, so you add another 1 on, right? So it's actually 22 now, and now you become 24, you become 26. Is that how it works? Because, yeah, when someone gets on, they then add another person on. So at that point, you just ka-tunk, 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 ka-tunk. No, wait, no, because that's... because this person here, they ride, they end up there. You end up there, you end up there, you end up there. Oh, God, I need a bigger piece of paper. Hang on a sec. I need to actually fucking write this all out. So, 1 rides to 10, 2 rides to 11. So it's add 9, right? Well, if it's add 9, oh, then it's 21. Because then on 21, the first person gets on and it rides through 9 minutes. Yeah, you spend 9 minutes going around and then you get off. So it's 21, which is 42, right? Right? Yeah, it's got to be 42 people. 42 people. It's not 40. You can actually get a second or a little bit more people. You can probably throw that out, right? Yeah.
Well, here's my guess.
Yeah.
Layton's apprentice saves the day.
There we are. Yeah. That's right, for the first 9 minutes the Ferris wheel is moving, the cars arriving at the unloaded moving zone are unoccupied. For the last 9 minutes of operation, needless to say, no one will be allowed to board the cars. From the time the Ferris wheel fills up at 10 minutes past the hour until the last passenger steps off at 10:30, a total of 21 sets of passengers will have taken a ride on the Ferris wheel. Yes! That's the important thing to note, is it takes 9 minutes to go all the way around. Excellent job, my boy. We should take another quick look around the area to make sure we haven't missed an important clue. Hey, a painting scrap though! Oh, thank you. Give me that. Give me that. Okay, where do you go? You go on the floor. I see where you go. You go there. Okay, so is Lady Violet there in that picture by the looks of it? Very nice picture. Okay. Okay. The fuck is this? Look, Professor, there's a strange little shed here. Interesting. It seems this shed routes water to the sewer pipes. I feel this warrants a closer look. It doesn't appear that the door will open. Let's move on and explore the rest of the park, Luke. It doesn't. It's not a puzzle, though. Don't throw trash in the lake. Yeah, don't throw rubbish in the lake. Okay. Got a puzzle for me here or anything? No, 2 ink coins, though. I like that. Okay. Is there anything else that we hadn't done? Ah, hello. What are you? Look at this, Professor! It was lying on the ground. Aha. But what was it? It appears to be another scrap of notepaper. Would you read it aloud for me? Sure thing, Professor. Let's see. The older she gets, the more young Miss is catching on to this village's secret. She seems lonely, which is probably why the boss asked me to build her an amusement park for her. Yep, it certainly looks like I've got my work cut out for me. The young Miss mentioned here must be Flora. The whole park was built just for her. But I don't understand this other line. What's all this business about a secret in the village? I just wasn't ready to handle the boss's death. Poor young Miss, she's all alone in the world now. But no matter what happens, I have to keep going and take care of her in the boss's place. Page ends there. Baron Reinhold sounds like he truly loved his daughter more than anything. So why the fuck isn't she in the fucking will? Fate can be so cruel. Alright, they got fucking shed. Aye, up, lad. Oh, young lads again, eh? How do you do? How do you like me park? Lovely, isn't it? The sun's shining, bright today, and I'm in fine spirits. Why not celebrate this weather with a puzzle? Let me tell you one of my favourites. Okay, what you got for me then? Puzzle number 088. In a hole. A tennis ball has rolled its way down into a hole. This particular hole is extremely deep and has a sharp bend in the middle, making the ball impossible to retrieve by hand. To make matters worse, the ground around the hole is made up of hard clay, so digging the ball out isn't an option. However, you have something incredibly commonplace on hand that you can use to get the ball out. What do you use to get the ball out? Answer: the ball is 5 letters. Water? Hose? H-O-S-E. Water. It's got to be water. The word is water. W. A. T. E. R. Water. Yeah.
That should do it.
Yeah, a nice easy one, right? Because the ball will just float up.
Critical
And it's hard
thinking
clay,
is
so it won't absorb the water. There you go, look at that. That's correct. Theoretically, you could use any liquid in which tennis balls would float, but water is the liquid you would most likely have on hand. Since the ground is hard clay, there's little chance of the water getting absorbed into the surrounding earth either. The ball should come up without little difficulty. Ah, you're quite the puzzle solver, aren't you? Ah, yes, getting back to me park. Hasn't been properly maintained, and parts are just rotting away. If something looks old and broken, do the smart thing, lads, and stay away from it. A violin? Put it in Luke's room for now, fuck it. Okay. Okay. Is there anything else we've missed? Because we've been through here, been around here. Oh. So in the end, that ticket we picked up turned out to be meaningless. So it seems. I suppose my intuition failed us this time, Luke. Come, let's head back to the heart of St. Mystere and search for our next lead. Oh, hello, cutscene. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, it's falling over.
Professor!
Oh dear.
Get away, Luke. Run.
Okay, what the fuck? Okay, no, that thing is a wheel. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, no, we're fine. Oh my god, they did it. Wait. I think it's chasing after us, Luke. They actually did the thing. Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious. Oh my god. Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, they did the thing where it's like they're running away from it. They make a sharp turn. Boosh! It turns with them. Oh, they even put a little rainbow there. Oh. Blaster. Ah. So that was a remote what the fuck was powering that? I'm so confused. Why would the Ferris wheel? Professor, look what happened to the shed! Oof. The Ferris wheel must have simply destroyed it. If we'd made a wrong step back there, we'd be rubble too! Oh my. Yeah, no, I think I found something here, Professor. What could that be? Now, what's an entrance to the sewers doing here? This could well be an underground passage to the tower. We've got to take a look below. Come. I'm right behind you, Professor. Hell yeah. I think then that... Oh, right there. That's a nice little stopping point right there. We, Wait, no, we're on chapter 7 now, aren't we? Aren't we? Are we on chapter 7? I gotta double check now. I gotta double check me things. Because it's the abandoned part. Yeah, we're on chapter 7 now. I'm so silly. Completely forgot about that. Alright, well, the violin. Real quick. Check on the violin. Yes, it feels like he's really starting to go home. I wonder if there's an odd thing that's... I wonder if that odd thing... I mean, neither of them seem to care for it, so I'll just put it in your room. Okay. Alright. Done with that. And now, we'll go ahead and save. We went through for what, like another... Yeah, another like 40 minutes. That's pretty good. We'll go ahead and hold that off there. It's still been a lot of fun. Got some new mysteries to ponder. Some things that are... Well, very crazy. And we're going to end it with being chased by a giant Ferris wheel. Because, you know, that's definitely a thing that can happen, right? Definitely. Maybe. I don't know. That's, that was, certainly... I still can't get over the whole it just turns. That was the thing that got me. Still though, what we're doing next week, I'm not 100% sure. Like we've mentioned a bunch of times and things, we are still working away on that video, so we are probably going to drop 1, maybe 2 streams. We're not 100% certain. It needs to know how we end up doing with the rest of our time with it and things before we get the schedule done. Gives us an idea as to how much we're actually going to need time-wise for it. So I am not really sure what we're doing next week. I know for a fact that if we're doing 2, we'll be doing this and we'll be doing the other part of Sonic Rider Zero Gravity, the other missions that we hadn't done. I don't really know, but obviously we'll let you all know how things go when things are, well, that's going to happen, because it's important to keep you all informed. But that's it for this week, at the very least, on things. And if you do want to find out before anyone else how exactly what we're going to be doing and all that good stuff, well, there's a very easy way that you can do that. All you need to do is go down below, and that's where you can find and follow us for more information about when we're going to be going live, what we're going to be doing, and all that good stuff. But until next time, thank you to everyone who has found, followed, and stuck around on the stream. We hope you will stick around for more. But until next time, we've been Ultrasonic Blur. You nerds have been a fantastic audience, and we'll see you next time.